God created Garrett and Steve. And God saw that it was good.
Shh. Dog sleeping. What up, dog? Yo, you're on. Edie. Oh, sweet girl. She's so sleepy. All right, I guess we'll let her rest. Hello.
What's up?
Welcome.
To the day drinking Garrett and Steve show.
That's the show where we drink during the day because we're unemployed bums.
Peroni's disease.
Yes. This week's beer sponsor is Peroni.
Way better than last week's.
Peroni. Nastro Azzurro. Yeah.
Pretty much Italian Budweiser.
It's like
maybe a
little
Heineken.
lighter. Yeah, like kind of like a Heineken.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of like a Peroni. It's an Italian beer for Italian men. Marron. It reminds me of the old country. Roma.
So today took the subway here, and just spoiler alert, I have no end to this story. I don't know what happened, but this is what happened. We pull up to this stop called Borough Hall. It's a stop before Bowling Green. It's the last stop in Brooklyn before we get to Manhattan, and I get off. And there's like, we pull up to Borough Hall, and in front of my car, there's like a little kind of crowd of people, like 7 or 8 people. And it just seems off, like they're all crowded around too close to each other. And then the doors open, and this like Spanish guy comes in, and he's like, come on here. And he's pointing to some black guy, this like 28-year-old black guy, kind of tall. And this black guy comes in, and he is drenched on the shoulders, on the knees of his jeans. And he's like dripping water or whatever from his face. And then like the other people that were in the crowd come in too, and they're like Spanish speaking, but can speak English. And they come in, they're like, "Are you okay?" To the black guy, like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much." And then he's just sitting there. He's kind of like, "Yes." And he's like, so all wet and everything. And it kind of smells like Purell. I don't know why. I have no reason. It doesn't come to conclusion. Right? And then some Spanish lady like takes out a bag of potato chips, and she's like, opens it up, and she's like, "Here, eat this, eat this." He's like, no. She's like, "No, you got to eat this." And then other people come up to him, some like 60-year-old Jewish man, and he sits down next to the guy who's all soaking wet and sweat. He's just, I couldn't hear what he was saying, but he's like talking to him like really nicely. And other people came up to him and was like, thank you again. Then some lady, like, I don't know, had a sandwich or something. And they're like, "No, stop eating the potato chips. Open this sandwich, and here, eat this sandwich. You need some real food." And the guy's like, "Oh." And then they start telling him to eat, blah, blah. They give him a Gatorade, tell him to eat that. And they're like, "Do you need like medical attention?" And he's like, no. And they're like, but thank you so much for, and I don't know what he did. And then they're like, "You're dripping sweat." So it must have been sweat, but it was like his shoulders were soaking wet. The knees on his jeans were soaking wet. It wasn't like all over. I have no idea what happened. And then the next stop was my stop. And they were like, "You want to get help here or get off here?" And he's like, "No, I just want to try to get home or something." And they're like, "You don't need any medical attention?" And they're like, "No." But then they kept thanking him again. And I have no idea what happened. I don't know if he like, I was thinking, maybe he like had some episode and passed out and fell on the tracks and they pulled him up. But they wouldn't be thanking him if they pulled him off of the tracks or something. So I don't know what this guy who was having some medical condition did that they were thanking him first. It was so weird.
I'm baffled. This story.
I know. I didn't know how to get to the
Mystery, man.
bottom of it.
Garrett, you're a journalist now. This is what you have to do the next time you're in a situation like this. Just kind of look around and go, hey, so what happened?
But like
what the fuck's going on?
I guess. But
no, but I understand.
It just seemed like such a weird situation, and everyone was kind of commiserating with him, and they were still like getting over what happened. So I didn't just want to be like, what happened? You know?
No, I completely, I say that, and I'm the first one who would never, ever, like, I will put my headphones back in. I just be like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be involved. I don't want to even.
That was the first thing too, where it was like, oh, I don't want to be part of this. Whatever happened, this guy is so sweaty or whatever. But then, yeah, when they started thanking him and forcing him to eat food, I was like, what's going on?
Because I'll end up like, because if you do involve yourself, now if there is some way you can help, you're gonna feel like, well, now I gotta help this fucking guy. and I just like, I never know who be tricking me. And if I'm falling for some sort of like scam,
yeah.
So I just don't ask anyone any questions. I don't talk to anyone. I fucking on the subway, off the subway. So I understand. But now that I'm here, comfy at my home, and you just told me the story, and I want to know more details. I'm like, yeah, why didn't you just fucking ask someone?
I know. But I literally had like 3.5 minutes to try to figure this all out.
I can't even piece together what it could be, other than like he saved those people from somebody. Like maybe what would make sense to me is those Mexicans and everybody, since it was a group of people, there was probably someone on the train platform being a bum and being, crazy and homeless and fucking with everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to push people on the tracks, maybe like doing really fucked up shit. And this guy was like, fuck that. And he got into like a long fight with them. So maybe.
Oh, like a grappling kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, what would make his knees sweaty?
Maybe they were on the ground for a while. Maybe he was literally like holding
maybe.
someone down until the cops showed up.
Huh.
Because if that's happened where,
But like, okay, just his shoulders and down, like his back wasn't sweaty or anything. Like it almost, when he first walked in, I thought he fell in a puddle. Because it was such a weird water stain on it where not everything was wet and sweaty.
Maybe the fight went into puddles.
Maybe.
I mean, he did fall in a puddle because he was wrestling this crazy man.
Maybe.
That's the first thing that pops in my head is like this guy probably got involved with like someone getting tossed onto the tracks or like some big.
But why would?
Because that's all that happens down in the subway is like a fucking crazy homeless person acting up.
Okay, you save. Why would they force him then to eat food and then be like, no, potato chips aren't enough. Here's this sandwich I have in my purse. Eat this first.
Because it was a very long fight, and he's their champion now. And you're like, no, eat. You must feed and grow. You are a savior. That isn't that how you would treat a hero? You give them all the food you have and be like, here, have some Gatorade. Especially if they just had an exhausting fight with a crackhead. Maybe, and they're covered in sweat. It's maybe it's a two-parter. He fights this crackhead, saving all these Mexicans from the crackheadness. And maybe there was a weapon involved, so he really had to toil. But also, after he settled down the crackhead, he himself passed out. Maybe he got himself so worked up helping these Mexicans that he like completely like fainted, and they were trying. They saw he was helping them, and so they tried to feed him and get him back to life.
I could see that. I guess
this is pure speculation. It could probably the real reason is probably something weird and dumb.
But then also like the 60-year-old Jewish man that comes and sits down right next to him and is like comforting him and stuff. It was. But he must have had some heroic deed that he did.
Was the Jewish man outside on the platform with the whole group, or was he already on the train?
I don't know. That was a thing because the second guy walks in and it's this sweaty black guy, and I'm like, what? And the Spanish guy in front of him is like, no, here, you sit down. And I'm like, what's going on? So I didn't really pay attention to the other people that were coming in. Yeah,
maybe they're just super woke.
There were women there,
and they're like, "You're a black man, please." Oh, black man, thank you so much. They were saying, "Gracias por being negro." Thank you for being black. We've been taught this is the way. Thank you, black.
but like there were women there, so I was hoping they would just spill the beans in their normal. Like I can't believe the guy did this.
Women,
or did so, you know,
they are a bunch of bean spilling ass.
But nothing happened. Yeah, they were just so concerned with saving this guy's life or what. I don't know what it was.
He's the part that throws me off because it sounds obvious, like, oh, he fainted, and then they helped him. But
yeah, but that doesn't make sense for why
are they thanking him so much? It don't make no sense.
Like 4 or 5 people came up to him and thanked him. It was
thank you for being black and fainting.
Thank you for letting me save a black man. Now I can tell all my friends.
And the Jewish guy comes over like, I want to get in on some of this black saving. Do you need anything? Do you want the kosher pickle? Like I see you're blessing these Mexicans with the wonderful virtue signaling black people clout. Can I have some of that?
Maybe the Jewish guy was trying to get sweaty too, so they'd give him free food.
Do you mind putting some sweat on me? I want to make it look like I'm schwitzing over here. I'm going to pass out. Maybe I had my eye on those potato chips. Kettle cooked. I love the kettle cooked. Well,
yeah, sorry, I have no conclusion, but that was just a strange thing that happened.
I like the idea that you're just sitting there, not interrupting or being rude or anything, but you're wide-eyed staring at them anyway. So you might as well just be like, what's going on?
No, but I kept my headphones in and paused my podcast and just sat there listening. Yeah.
That was my move too. I would never take my headphones out because if someone made eye contact, well, every time I had an incident on the train, it was never something weird and fun like that. It was always, oh, there's another crazy person screaming aggressively and acting like he's going to kill someone. Pause. So I just pause while I'm listening to it. But I don't take the headphones out because if he does make eye contact with me, I need there to be this
disconnect,
the reasonable doubt that I couldn't hear what he was saying. So I'm just innocent. And there's no reason to stab me, sir. I know. What? Because of the color of my skin? We are brothers. Say something like that.
Yeah, my last incident on a subway was when I used to go to work, and
yeah, I don't use the subway anymore.
I was in the front car. Doesn't really matter, but like to the little bit to the right of me was the door to get out, and then there's like a 2-seater to the right of that where people can sit, and there were some black guys sitting there, and like we'd pull up to stops, and I'd try to I'd look out the door to see what stop we're on, and every time I did that, I noticed this like black guy staring at me out of my peripheral, so I kind of look over and just to see him, and then after the 3rd stop, I look up and I see him again. I look over just for a second, and all of a sudden I hear, "You motherfucker!" I'm like, "Oh God!" And I just try to pretend nothing happened. Then he gets up and he's like, "You got a fucking problem?"
By the way, speaking of pretending it never happened,
I know, as I'm screaming my head off.
Out cold. She looks like she's having a dream. Look at her mouth is twitching. Oh,
he just starts screaming, "You got a fucking problem!" And it's like, I tried to ignore him the first time. He's like, "Huh?" And then I just was like, "What?" And then I was like, and he thankfully he just walked away. But it was like, oh my, yes, people make eye contact on the subway. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. And maybe stop staring at me every time.
I had a guy who kind of looked like he was from a cartoon. Big black guy. He was like a fat black guy. And this was a couple years ago. But it pops in my head when you were telling that story because I don't even know if he was trying to be menacing to me, but it seemed like he was. Because he was sitting across from me, but slightly to the left. And he, at one point, he just kept looking at me and not exactly grilling me, but just kept looking at me and then kind of looking back. But I could see he's sitting across from me. So even my peripheral, I see this guy looking at me. And after a minute or two, he takes his hands out of his pockets and he has these black brass knuckles on one of his hands. And he just starts going like this. Like he's a fucking high school bully.
He's sitting down or standing up?
Sitting down.
Okay. Wasn't like the audio's not working.
No. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. But yeah, he's just doing this, and I'm like, at this point, now I am like actively looking at him, like, so what's going on? I didn't say anything, but I just stared at him, and he like just kind of tilted his head the other way and looked away from me and just kept doing it.
Oh, okay.
For about 4 stops. The whole time.
Are there people next to him?
No.
Okay.
It was in the morning, and everybody else was on the other side, so it was me and him in the middle. We were the only two. And because I would take the front car because it was the most empty. So but nothing happened. He just eventually is like, I stop, and he gets up and gets off. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then he gets up and I out loud went, "What the fuck was that?"
Did anyone else see that?
No. Well, the other people saw it, but it's the subway. If it's not literally as close to me as it was, and even me, I was pretending it wasn't happening because I'm like, I don't exactly know what's happening here. I'm extremely aware of it, and this guy makes a single move, I'm now gonna fucking like run away or do something, defend myself. But yeah, it was so bizarre. I don't think it really had anything to do with me, even though, like I said, he did keep looking at me, but I think he was he was clearly going somewhere. He had somewhere to be with those fucking brass knuckles, and he's just plotting revenge or something. But it was just so fucking weird.
Wow. You ever have a gun scare on the subway?
Thank God, no.
Yeah, one time I was on going home from work on the subway, and it was one of those where all the seats were packed. There was like maybe 20 or 25 people standing too. And 2 guys got into some little altercation about, "Yo, your backpack's hitting me," or something like that. And they started kind of yelling. Then just like, I don't know why, but one woman yelled, "He's got a gun!"
Oh God.
And everyone got up and ran to their respective corners of the subway car. And I was standing in like one of the far corners, and all of a sudden there was 30 people laying on the ground around me, like all huddled up.
Jesus.
And I just stood there like, because I looked over and I didn't see any gun or anything. Yeah. And then we got to the stop.
Gun.
Like 10
what do you think I am, a pussy? I don't care about a gun.
I don't know. I don't know why I didn't care, but I did it as people are splayed out below me. And then like 30 seconds later, we got to the stop.
You should have just started teabagging people. Hey, I got your gun right here.
And everyone ran off. It was like, oh my God. And then the train was empty, and we just kept going. And I got a seat. It was nice.
That worked out. Yeah, no, I've never had a gun scare. There was a very slight bomb scare on the ferry once.
Someone saw something and said something.
Someone saw something, said something. I'm like, oh, that motherfucker, he's saying something now. But yeah, I think I already told you this actually, because it was a couple months before we got canned. Yeah, me and Caitlin were on the ferry coming home, and there was an announcement over the like loudspeaker that blows your head off. Fucking, it's so goddamn loud that there's an unattended bag over in this part of like the left side of the ferry. If this is your bag, come now. And I look over, and there are like every cop on the ferry and every security guard is just surrounding this one seat, and they made it seem very serious, like we don't know what's in this bag. And we were just like, do we have to be on the fucking ferry?
Do we jump off now?
With the bomb? Dude, literally, I was like, Caitlin was like, should we move? And because we were sitting right near where this bomb was. So I'm like, I guess we can go like to the polar opposite side of the boat, but
catty corner side.
Depending how big this bomb is, it might just, maim us and have us drown instead of just insta vaporize us. I might actually prefer blowing up rather than getting my legs blown off and drowning. Because I just come from work, so I was balls high. I had just smoked a shit ton of weed, so I'm just sitting there like, why don't we just see what happens? But because again, I'm like, I don't think there's a spot on the boat where we're gonna be safe if a fucking bomb goes off, unless it's a shitty bomb, and then that was a dumb risk.
But on the boats, there's usually like a middle section that's walled off and stuff. Like, I feel like if the bomb's on one corner, you go to the other corner, you have those 4 walls protecting you.
In hindsight, I would try to go as high up and outside as you can. So if it does go off and sinks the boat,
That's true.
If the explosion
You have
doesn't
a
kill
way
you,
out.
you can at least try to survive.
Yeah.
But again, here's the thing about when it happens in the moment, what you will actually do
Yes.
is just sit there and go,
I know.
well, I'm pretty stoned. I think I'll be fine.
That's what I did with the gun scare. Yeah, I was just like, all right. I mean, if he's shooting, what's the chances he'll hit me?
Pretty high if you're the guy standing, but
yes.
and again, like with the bomb, pretty high. I was gonna die if we didn't, if something happened. But luckily, what ended up happening is a minute or two later, because actually it was probably closer to 5 minutes, because I remember enough time had passed where I was just worrying about this, like what the fuck are we gonna do? And the cops were all standing there looking serious, and it's like, if there's like a bomb on this, like what are we supposed to do? I don't understand. And the more I think about it, the more
Speed 3.
I'm starting to be like, I'm finally getting out of my weed and do stupid. I'm like, maybe we should move. Maybe we should get up. But as I'm thinking we should move, a Chinese guy with a fucking little the bum rolly cart full of aluminum cans. So it's going, just fucking, hello, yes. Oh no, it's my bag. And it turned out the reason it was this big, sketchy looking bag,
it was full of cans.
It was full of just Chinese homeless guy junk.
Oh,
which I don't know if he was fully homeless, but he, dressed like he hard times. And he had what he was doing at the time is he was going around to all the trash cans on the ferry and taking out all the cans.
Yeah.
So he left his ridiculous book bag, with shit popping out of it,
because he knows he's coming back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, he didn't seem like, oh, don't worry, guys. It's, don't worry, it's not a bomb, it's my bag. He was more like, don't touch my stuff. This is my stuff. Get away from my bag. No. My bag. Mine.
That actually answers a question I had, because yesterday I saw some guy in the ferry walking with a bag, recycle bag full of cans. And I was like, what is he taking the ferry to go scour Staten Island for some more cans? But no, he probably just goes and takes a trip and gets all the garbage cans on the ferry and
in the terminal,
back in the terminal and takes them. Yeah.
Well, no, he probably here's the thing. As a ferry rider every day for a while, you notice there are bums that have a schedule. I would see some of the same bums all the time, and they were bums completely. I'm one of them now, but they were bums. And to the point where one guy specifically, you'll probably see him all the time. This is like a clearly mentally ill black guy with like the kind of braid hanging dread things. He's always wearing shorts and a tank top, all black. And he's always just walking around yelling, screaming, just fucking like he's just clearly batshit. Just fucking. Sometimes he's happy screaming. Sometimes it's motherfucker. Sometimes it's angry, which I literally get annoyed at, because it's shocking the first time you see one of these bums screaming like that. You're like, oh, get away from that guy. And I would see this guy so often. When he was angry screaming, I'm just, oh, shut up. God damn. Why can't you be happy today? It's better when he's happy. He's just laughing to himself. He's always has a phone that looks like it's not on, with a white iPhone, like wired headphones plugged in that are always tangled up, and he always puts one in his ear, and he's always like, and I like when that guy's around. He doesn't bother anybody. He's kind of annoying, but
obviously
when you see the other side of him, you're like, no, this one's way better. I'll take happy guy over when he's being screaming at the top of his lungs and just maniac fucking asshole. But yeah, I would see that guy like twice a week at least, either on my way to work or from work or both.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing every day that he has the same schedule as me?
Maybe he just rides the ferry back and forth.
Maybe he just works for like a racist podcast company and he has a stupid schedule.
The ferry is such an example of governmental waste. There's so many employees standing around. They have a guy that just opens the door to let the people in. That's his whole job. Then there's like 4 or 5 cops that patrol the ferry. There's janitors around. There's the 4 or 5 cops that have their bomb sniffing dogs in front of the ferry.
See, now that's where I have to cut you off.
They all just lay down and do nothing.
They do not do nothing. The ferry, because you've seen that fucking like cattle drive through those doors.
Yeah.
They need more cops there, not less. I'm glad they have like 8 just standing in the front. They could use about 20, because if someone decided they're going to go all fucking wild shooter in that place,
Oh God,
that would be a
that's
fucking
true.
absolute nightmare. So they have the bomb sniffing dogs, and they have a ton of cops there,
and
and they usually sometimes they have the cops with like the M16s or
Oh,
whatever
I
the fuck
never
those
saw that.
long guns are.
Oh,
Um,
are those metal detectors too that you walk through?
I don't know what the fuck those are. I think they're supposed to be some kind of detector.
There's some weird like pylons all through the entrance that have like black bars around them, and they're like oval shaped too. They're not just like
Yeah,
and they only go waist high. So if like you had a gun up here, it wouldn't work.
I don't know what the fuck those are.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're like little X-ray cancer machines, and every time you walk through, it just shoots your balls full of cancer. Because I don't know what they do. I assume there's some sort of detector, and if you had, I don't know, something they're looking for, some kind of gunpowder. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, it could be like a particle detector that detects.
Does that exist?
I don't know,
dude. Because now we're making stuff up for what it is. I just caught myself making up a gunpowder detector. I think that's what the dogs do. I don't think that's what a slab of metal can accomplish.
True.
But yeah, I don't know what the fuck those are for. I think maybe at one point they were going to start charging for the ferry, and when they redid the whole terminal, they put those in.
Oh, maybe for
and
like
it was,
ticket counter or something.
And it was good. There was going to be like stuff mounted on it, and you couldn't get through without paying. But I don't know. There's just a lot of, other than the cops. Yes, everyone else who works at the ferry does a lot of standing around.
Well,
I imagine when it's not showtime though, and the boat comes in, boat comes out, there's got to be other stuff they're doing.
What's the guy who just lowers the ramp to get off to? He just sits there in his box in the middle of the dock, and just when the ferry pulls up, he goes for 30 seconds, a minute, goes and lowers the ramp, and then lifts it up again, and the ferry takes off. That's his whole job. And I'm sure it's like a union job, and he has all these great benefits.
That guy, I do think, he's got a pretty sweet gig. Because he's the ramp guy. The ramp that attaches to the ferry, and lets the people walk on. He's in his, like you said, he's in his little box, in his little cubicle, and he just has a lever that goes, and it's like, all right, everybody on. He gets the all clear from the boat. He goes, and then he's done. You gotta wait. Rush hour, it's every 15 minutes.
That's true.
That guy, he's got an even sweeter gig every half hour. He just has to go and lower and lift
for 8 hours. So what is that? Like, is that 4 times? No, 16 times he has to do it for a shift.
That's the thing. I never see the same guy twice, even if I was in the city for a couple hours. So I think it's like guys who work on the boat, like take turns.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they want to do it. I think it's like a bitch job, and it's like they have to take turns, or else nobody would do it. Like, all right, you're on fucking you're on ramp lower duty.
It's a good voyeur job. Like, you get to watch all the people come into the boat, and you check out the hot girls or whatever, because you're just sitting there facing everyone walking toward you. And I noticed them like checking out people.
Have you ever noticed when sometimes they have to slightly adjust it while people were walking on it, and it bounces?
Oh no!
And now you're saying that it makes me wonder if they just do that on purpose to watch girls' asses jiggle, see if they can make their tits flop up and down, because they go the dirt and like it'll jiggle because they're like adjusting it to make sure it's because the boat is bucking in the water, so they adjust it to make sure it's still clamped down on the surface of the boat. But now I'm like, that's not what they're doing. They just want to watch some ass.
Do you think the cops, uniformed cops that are on the boat, they want that job or hate that job? Because it's pretty much stress-free, unless...
I think it's an easier gig. Sometime in the middle of the night, it's not an easy gig because it's always fucking fights and people screaming and acting ridiculous. And now that I just say that, like, there's so many random bums that act up on the ferry. It's not as bad as the subway, but it happens. So you definitely, that's your job, is you're doing bump control on a boat. But I have noticed, like, seeing the same cops all the time. A couple of them just look miserable. Like, they fucking hate that they're there.
Oh.
And half the time I see them either looking miserable or someone is just chatting their ear off because they have like the same shift all the time on the boat.
Oh,
and
so
that lines
regulars?
Up with, they're like bartenders. They have these regulars that come in and just bug them. And it's like, hey, what's up, guy? And like,
so that's why I wonder if it's like they send the rookies there just to get their feet wet, or is it like, no, it's really no problems at all, and it's a cushy job, and kind of like the older cops want to. I can't figure it out yet.
Yeah, it's definitely the cops I've seen were older.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a cushier. Like, yeah, you're just on the boat all day. People are going to be annoying, but you probably don't have to worry about, you know, a bomb or anything. It's just going to be a book bag full of a Chinaman's cans. But you know, it's one of those jobs though that's like, yeah, nothing ever happens until something does.
Yes.
So something
Major
fucking
happens.
super tragic.
Yeah.
And you
you're right.
don't want to be the guy on the job that fucking day.
That's true.
Unless, you know, you're ready to be a hero. So it's easy job that could potentially be the hardest anybody's ever had to do.
You need another beer.
Are
Are there more beer?
the beer shirts? Yeah, there's more in the fridge. While you do that, I'll read what we got here. Pulper80, our guy. Let's start the super chats with a guy. Just kidding. Me in the poor chat wants to know how you F words got married. Me in the poor chat. Thank you. How we got married?
Us? We got married?
Yeah, well, F words. I think he means
how we got married.
he means fag.
We both did it through like the city hall process thing.
I think because he was calling us fags. Like, how did you two get married?
I guess
Come
I'm a
on.
fag for thinking opposite.
How did you guys keep cocks out of your mouth and ass for long enough to put a ring on a woman's finger?
Well, I was like 44 or 45, so I'm definitely a fag. Took me a long time.
To answer, if you were asking, how did we get married? City Hall, and I think we had similar. Like mine was even. Yours was a nice house like ceremony. Mine was at Keen's Steakhouse. We had a little thing where me and my wife did our vows, and then had steak, and then we had just a party at a bar afterwards with all the friends and family.
That's where you did the ceremony at Keen's?
Yeah, with all family.
Yeah, we did it at like down at Battery Park, just like along the water somewhere.
Which ceremony? It wasn't even like it was. Her brother is like a ordained.
We had a
mail order minister,
a friend from my wife's work that was the same thing.
Yeah,
she came down with her daughter, and it was the minister, quote unquote, daughter, and my dad and his girlfriend, and my wife's best friend was there too. Flew in from like Seattle to be there.
Yeah, about the same. And it was very quick because we were like, everybody's here to have a drink and have a good time. We don't need to bore everyone with our love.
But I'm sure he wasn't asking that question.
No, he was calling us homos. How the hell did you two get married? Because we're very useful people. Do you have any pressing prep you want to get to, or should we just sit here and watch the Olympic men's basketball team get their asses smoked by Serbia? Because that's what's happening right now.
They were already down by 14 in the first quarter, first half, or whatever it is. However they play.
Every time I look up, the lead seems to be growing and not shortening, and America looks like they are about to lose. Although I don't even think it's halftime yet.
No.
And there's Jovic. So there's on the Serbian team, they have Nikola Jokic, who's the NBA MVP, fucking one of the greatest players we've seen in this generation. But they also have Nikola Jovic. One letter difference in the names, but my God, the amount of times Nikola Jovic must make appearances in Serbia, and the people go, wait a minute, why aren't you fat?
No, I play basketball.
I need the NBA. He's in the NBA. I forget what team.
He is?
Yeah, he's an NBA player. Because I was looking up the rosters before when I was watching the game to see who's a real who's who of who's playing NBA Olympic basketball, and there were a couple teams that had one player. Greece was one of them. They had Giannis. Another one, some guy named Santos was playing for Brazil, and that was their sole NBA player. And I was like, I don't even know who the fuck that guy is.
Does France have any more NBA? Like they used to have Ginobili and Tony Parker, right?
Tony Parker and what's his name? Dirk Nowitzki were watching the game sitting next to each other. It was Germany versus France.
Oh.
And they were watching the game together, which I thought was funny. And Germany lost by like 2 points.
Oh, but so France is still good.
France is still good. They were in the semifinal. Yeah, Nicholas Batum. And
I've heard of him, yeah.
Fuck. I just looked this up and now I already forgot every name I saw. But yeah, they had I think a starting 5 of NBA players.
Oh, okay.
Like literally 5 players on France were from the NBA.
That's good. Yeah.
But we have the entire US team is the NBA. It's like an NBA All-Star team. And they're doing pretty fucking. They're losing by 12 now, so it's actually not as bad as it was before. Joel Embiid just dunked, bust his ass. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me. Fucking, I had the most vinegary tuna salad I've ever had in my life for lunch today. Oof, catch a whiff of that.
Weird tuna salads.
It's the same one as last time.
Oh, but no mayonnaise. It's vinegar and pepper.
Oil, vinegar, pepper, onions, and 2 types of peppers.
I mean, it does sound good, but it just doesn't sound like a tuna salad I've ever. You put it on bread, or you just eat it out of the bowl?
I get it on a bagel.
Bagel?
Yeah, I'd be bageling. Makes me feel great. Anywho, let's not just sit here and watch basketball. We have many other things to watch. We did a pre-show bonus content that's going to be on the Patreon right after we finish this. And we were doing a kind of dump redo, like how I used to just, show stupid videos on that show.
We got to a lot of videos we turn in.
Just like the rest of the dumps. I pull up 100 tabs and we get to about one of them. But today, some of the dump videos I had go along with the what I wanted the theme for at least the beginning of the show to be, which is YouTube food reviews. It's my favorite thing.
Johnny versus the world, or what's
Joey's World Tour?
World Tour.
No. Today I have a new YouTube food reviewer I would like to feature. And then we can give our own. Are you a
fan of this guy, or is you just found him?
I think I'm a new fan.
Ooh.
Because I did just find him. But he's someone who's been around. Other people definitely know him.
Okay.
He literally.
Oh, no, I don't like it already.
This is not him. No, I have to pull it up.
Okay, good.
No, that's something we'll get to later. No, this guy. Did you know Nathan's every year when they do the hot dog contest, they also do a pickle juice chugging contest?
No, I did not.
Yeah, neither did I. It's fucking disgusting.
So, like, they give you a gallon of pickle juice, and whoever finishes it first, kind of thing.
I'm trying to. Here we go. I have 2 videos because this is now a month old.
Obviously, July 4th.
Yeah, but like the dump, I have just these videos that we never get to that's set here. But this is kind of like the first time I saw this guy, and then he popped up in another thing. And I'm like, oh my god. It's him.
It's the pickle guy.
It's the pickle guy. Here we go. Here's him. But I want to show you how I found him first. Because it's pretty funny. Do you know who Airsoft Fatty is? He was on Fish Tank.
Oh, okay. That's how I know the name.
But before Fish Tank, he was like a YouTube famous viral guy who's known for being fat on YouTube. Don't go full force. You ever seen that documentary?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I just know the name from Fish Tank clips or when it was on.
So Airsoft Fatty was at the pickle juice chugging competition. And yeah, well, it went for him as I think it would go for me. So here is him front and center on the stage. This is directly after. So if you see in this video, the guy in the center is Airsoft Fatty. Again, Fish Tank superstar, YouTube celebrity. And the guy to our right, his left, is who's holding the championship belts.
Yeah.
Is known as Badlands Chugs. He has an entire YouTube channel where he just chugs.
Wow.
Here,
yeah,
I like that. This is the road I followed to get to one of my new favorite YouTube food reviewers. Because this is what popped up on my Twitter a month ago is Airsoft Fatty. While vomiting pickle juice into the crowd.
Oh my god!
Oh!
He's out. Reversal of fortune.
And there's the champ.
There he is.
There's Badlands Chugs. Like he was just patting him on the back, like, "Yeah, you cool, man. You cool. Get out of here." He's puking all over the stage. Now I know they're tiny in this screen, and I can't zoom in because I don't have a TriCaster. But that's the size of the pickle jug.
And that's all you have to drink?
All you have to drink, dude. That's like a jar of pickles.
All right, but if you're a chugger, like that
Look at-
doesn't seem like that much.
That is as big as his head.
But you know,
Okay, you're good point.
this is as big as my head.
I guess that's not. Well, you have a fucking big jug head.
It's wider. It definitely is wider, but if you're a chugger, that doesn't seem that bad.
If you are a chugger, I guess it's not that bad. All right, well,
I like how the chuggers, even though I only saw a few of them, they have a bigger body. Like it always annoyed me that the hot dog eating guys are always like skinny. The winners. It's so weird.
yeah, it should make more sense to me
Yeah.
in that you're good at eating food because you're big and fat. That's the math I can process. That's what that's the world I live in. You're good at food stuff because you're morbidly obese.
Yeah.
The skinny guys make no sense. So I love Badlands Chugs because he looks like he should be there. Excuse me. Airsoft Fatty, he couldn't even finish a quarter of that pickle juice and he projectile vomited it everywhere.
Wow.
But here is where that video led me because I was like, what the fuck was this? Like, why is this guy puking? Like, what was he even doing?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was a hot dog eating contest, but I saw all the jars and he's like, all this liquid coming out. I was like, that's not hot. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I didn't know they did this.
I didn't know either. But here's Badlands Chugs doing his thing. I don't know why the camera. There we go. He's going a fucking different speed than everyone else around him.
Yeah.
Airsoft Fatty.
Everyone took a break. Is that Napoleon Dynamite next to him?
Oh,
like it was nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
dude.
Badlands
Wow.
Booker, a new world record.
I would
New
struggle
world record.
to put this beer away as fast as he put away fucking 2 gallons of pickle juice. Like incredible to me.
21 seconds, a new world record.
Oh wait, it's not pickle juice, it's lemonade.
What?
That's easier. I fucking
Oh
could have
my
swore
God.
I saw something that said that was pickle juice.
Lemonade chug.
Was it the caption on the video that said pickle juice? Why did I think it was pickle juice?
And it's Badlands Booker, not Badlands Chugger.
That's his YouTube name.
Oh,
His YouTube name is Badlands Chugs.
Chugs. Yeah.
He looks like a real Chugs. Chugger. Chugger with a hard R.
It's like a wave machine.
Yeah, I can watch this again. I don't care. I want to just look how fat. I mean, I'm less impressed slightly because it's lemonade and not pickle juice. But even so, just the speed in which he dumps it down his gullet. It's a jar.
Badlands in a zone here.
I
I
almost
don't know.
feel like it's
like
I've
a
seen
wave
people
machine.
chug shit way faster than him. Like people that can just open their throat and just pour it down. Like it's a kitchen sink.
Yeah, but that makes me think, well, why aren't they here then
Ladies and
beating
gentlemen,
Badlands?
Yeah.
Badlands Booker,
Because
a new world
like
record.
the thing with the open your gullet.
21 seconds, a new world record. 1 gallon of Nathan's famous lemonade. Go.
But yeah, the thing with the guys that just eat a beer is it's in a beer glass or like a stein or something.
Yeah.
So, and they really do. They just go gulp. They're able to. The thing with that jar is you can't just dump the entire thing out in one
You have
swoop.
to pour it at a steady rate.
Yeah, there's
that
too
you can-
much and the opening's too wide. You're
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
pour it on your face. So you have to chug it. The beer guys, it's extremely impressive. They just open up and the beer just goes down a chute,
But the guy
which is how I imagine you pee because you come back to the show so fucking fast. You can just open the front of your fucking dick and the water falls out doing a beer chug.
like the guy on the Man Show that at the end of every show he would chug a beer with Jimmy and
I never
Adam.
watched that show. It
Oh.
actually,
Ziggy Zaki, oi, oi, oi.
I was young and it just didn't.
Yeah, you were like under 10 when it was out.
I think so, around there at
'Cause
least.
it was like 98 to 2002 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but even like looking back, it was never something that seemed like, oh, now I want to watch that because I'm older. It always seemed like try hard and corny, like, hey, we're men doing a man show.
I know.
Man, but that's because I never watched it, so I have no idea what it was about. It just seemed
They definitely had a lot of funny bits, but you're right. Like I was never like, oh, I gotta see every episode of the Man Show. It's more like if it's on, I'll watch it. And the juggies jumping on the trampoline at the end always sounded good, but then it was always like girls with the fake boobs and nothing was really jiggling, and a lot of times it was just like, all right.
And it's one of those softcore porn things that I'm just like, well, could just watch porn. Like, why are you watching girls jumping on a trampoline when you could be watching girls getting butt fucked on a trampoline? Like, there's really no point to it.
But this was still in the time where there wasn't like free porn on the internet. Like, you could try and download something off of LimeWire if you wanted, but who knows what you're getting, you know?
Again, I'm just a victim of my generation because I was, before ever watching The Man Show, I was downloading porn on LimeWire. I hadn't ever watched The Man Show in my life, but I had porn that broke my computer multiple times. Well, anywho, so after seeing the video, the follow-up video from Airsoft Fatty with Badlands Chugs drinking the pickle juice, I found his page, and it just so happened to coincide with my curiosity.
I believe he's also a competitive eater. I've heard that name before, Badlands Booker.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, he just his name on YouTube here. I have his channel up. Is Badlands Chugs. And he looks like a real chubs. But yeah, I was looking him up. He popped up in another way because I had his video. I had this link just to his page because I was like, oh, here's another food reviewer I want to highlight on the show before we review some food. But I Googled, have you seen the Burger King has a fiery menu?
No.
They keep playing this commercial, especially during UFC for some reason. I guess because UFC fans are all fat mongoloid men. But for the BK fiery menu. Ooh is right.
So what, like nuggets and chicken sandwich and...
Yeah, it's not creative.
That it?
It's just the stuff they already serve is spicy. Yeah, and it's spicy now.
There's no special, like, is there like a ghost burger?
No.
Okay.
There's one special thing. It is fiery strawberry Sprite.
No.
That's what I said.
No.
That was actually my exact reaction.
I don't want spicy strawberries.
In your Sprite?
No.
Are you sure?
I would definitely, obviously try it. You'd have to try it, but I would not expect to like it.
I was very curious.
I like strawberry shit. Strawberry's one of my go-to flavors of things. Like I'll get strawberry soda sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Doritos or whatever.
Strawberry is known as like the boring flavor nobody cares about because it's everything has a strawberry, and it's just usually strawberry flavor just means it's pink and sweet.
Yeah,
it doesn't actually have a flavor; it's just sugar. But the candies and various strawberry flavored Twinkies and whatnot that get it right, and it does kind of taste like strawberry-ish. It's still pure sugar, but I like it. I like the flavor.
You ever get the quick strawberry shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to get that too.
When I was a kid, I would turn my milk red with the fucking either the goo or the powder. We had both at points.
I always had the goo.
Yeah, and I would turn my fucking dark pink like red, and it actually sucked ass, and I hated it.
It was too sweet.
Way too sweet. It didn't taste like anything anymore. It just tasted like fuck. I was just gonna make me vomit. And for some reason, even it's weird. I followed this trend throughout my adulthood, but for some reason, more didn't mean better. Because I was like, ooh, some of this strawberry milk stuff is really great. Let me just go scoop, 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 scoop. And I would actually get lucky if it clumped up, it didn't mix in, because it wouldn't taste like fucking just sugar vomit. Oh, hold on. Before we go to Badlands Chugs, let's go quick to Dog Cam, because it looks like Edie is in the middle of a dream where she's half on and half off the couch. What's up, baby girl? What you doing down there?
Oh, did we wake you?
You're so sleepy.
There you go. Rest your legs on me.
Well, I mean, you are the dog's boyfriend. Whenever you come over, she gets so excited. She runs to the fucking door. She runs down the stairs, even though she knows she's not supposed to do that.
She can't help herself.
She can't help it. She runs and goes down the stairs. I'm surprised she doesn't try to follow you out. Oh, sleepy girl. Anyway, back to business. So yeah, I didn't know what would make heads or tails of this.
Oh, he's in a car.
Badlands Chugs. Of
Perfect.
course, he's in a car, Garrett. He's a YouTube food
That's
reviewer.
You have to do.
That is the way you do it. It is in your car, directly out of the fucking
Fresh.
drive-through.
Fresh.
Fat
food.
as hell.
Yeah.
Camera too close. He doesn't do the Joey's World Tour camera way too close. He actually has the camera reasonable like distance away from, probably as far as he can get in his dashboard. I don't like that so much. I want it to be up close and personal.
Yeah.
I want to see your grease. I want to see your nasty, sweaty face, and I want to see the fat rolls jiggling in pure HD up close while you're drinking or eating your slop.
And that means the mic is a little bit further away. Like I want to hear that mouth noise that you crunch.
Yeah. So before we review our delicious foods, I want to see Badlands Chug's review of the fiery strawberry Sprite. And by the way, if you were curious, yes, he does review stuff by chugging a gallon of it.
Awesome.
All right, here we go.
Burger King. Oh, yes, folks. We are here at Burger King. Oh, my goodness. And I hear, ooh, they got a new fiery deal going on here. I got that fiery burger. I got these fiery strawberry Sprites. Oh, man. And you know what time it is. It's time
look purple.
to get into this video.
It's supposed to be like red.
Don't touch that mouse. You're watching Badlands Chugs.
Don't touch that phone screen,
Yeah, we need a
folks.
cool
Do not touch your
food
TV
review
remote and if your computer is still working after all that Cyberstrike stuff is going on. Don't touch that mouse because Badlands Chugs just uploaded. Yo, I'm here to rock with the latest new drinks, and Burger King is on the menu right here.
I like him better
Today
than
they
Joey's
have
World
this
Tour
thing.
already.
It's a
He has way less autism. He still has his degree of autism, but Joey's World Tour, he literally makes noises. Like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
I'm back. So yeah, no, he's definitely he's more. I can identify with this guy a little more,
Identifiable, yeah.
but I still think he's a special fella.
Of course.
I didn't realize I mixed two videos together, but we'll get to the other video in a second. I just want to see his review of the Sprite. I don't
Yeah.
think we need to watch him eat all this food. Oh wait, he does do a big chug of it. Okay, I had to make sure that. Yeah, here we go.
fiery Sprite, all right? Fiery strawberry Sprite. I saw the guy at the counter. He must have put some stuff in there because he was doing a little black cauldron thing, doing a little alchemist thing, mixing it up. So, whew, this isn't a regular strawberry Sprite, folks. They turned the heat up on this, all right? So, you know we got to try it. We got to see what it's all about. We're going to put fire to the test. Let's get it.
What? Hold on.
No way. it's
What
that
a
spicy.
pussy. You don't get a taste test first to see how hot it is. You open it up and chug it, and whatever happens, happens.
I am actually very disappointed.
Yeah.
I didn't watch this video. I didn't realize it was 9 minutes long. I only saw like the thumbnail clip of it where he has a giant container of it and he's chugging it. And I'm like, that's the video. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to chug it after this, but I'm disappointed in the taste test.
How did they do that? Ooh,
Put cayenne in it or something.
this thing is hot, folks.
Yeah, they put
It
spicy
kind of
stuff in it.
reminds me of
Yeah.
the flaming
Retard.
hot Mountain Dew. I don't know what they put in it. Mm.
Oh, what
my
the fuck? Middle of that? Fuck you. Fuck you.
You know what's really fun?
Suck my fucking
Make your
balls.
website on with
This is awful. Fuck
Three
off.
ads? What the fuck?
It's pretty tasty, though. But it's just hot. It's hot, folks. I can feel it in the throatalicals, as Dame Drop says. This is a hot sucker, all right? Very
Throatalical?
spicy. If you can imagine a spicy Sprite, this is it, folks. But
So far, his review is him saying, it's spicy. Over and over and over and over. It's spicy.
No
in the
mention of the strawberry flavor.
throatalicals. and he can't fucking understand like how you make a drink spicy. Well, I understand how you make a food spicy. You put peppers in it.
But a drink's refreshing.
But drinks is water. You can't put food in water. You can't put no peppers in this. I don't understand how they do this. You got a cold drink, some alchemy. Alchemy. Yeah, I like this guy. You're not gonna.
Yeah, I like him.
You're not gonna turn me off to Badlands Chugs, my favorite chugger.
Hold on. I really want to get into this thing, all right? Because now Burger King got this.
Do we even bother with his food review? I'm here for chugs. I'm not here
skip
for
to the chug.
Joe. If I want to see someone eat a fiery chicken sandwich, I'll go to Joey's World Tour.
Yeah,
and I'll get the real down low on what. Let's just see. Yeah, there we go. He's got a good eating face.
See? You know, it can tickle your fancies. It's not bad.
You get what you wanted. You get that chewing.
Wow,
You like spicy chicken sandwiches?
that was a Disco
It's
Bob
decent.
review.
A little bit of heat. It won't disappoint too much, but it's good.
I would call it, he gave that a boom. One of his 1,000 booms that he gives out because nothing is ever bad.
Yeah,
Not that I'm different. Every food review I've ever and will ever give is probably.
I know you gave that watermelon beer a positive review. Oh my god!
Yeah, no, I 8 out of 10. It wasn't bad.
And this is after day after we rode your new car, and your wife put a watermelon air freshener in there. You're like, "What's that fucking smell?" But yet the beer that smelled exactly like it. You were like, "This is good."
And the fucked up, I bought that watermelon car air freshener.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was confused as to why it smelled like that. I thought it didn't even smell like watermelon.
Yeah,
It smelled just like a strawberry,
sickly sweet thing.
super sweet nonsense. Oh, Edie, what are you doing over there? She's sick of our yelling and the guy eating. She's like, you guys are fucking gross. I hate when you do this in here. This is my bed.
Get enough time. It's time to put the trusty old DOS boot into play. I just want to see
DOS boot? I don't think you can
how
that.
these spicy things chug,
That's what it's
okay?
called. Das
I
Boot.
gotta see this, okay? Because this is hot.
Like a Nazi term?
This right here is hot.
German.
Make no mistake about it. This is fire burning. All right. This is like sipping on a volcano.
If
There's two of them?
If it's as
You know
spicy
what
as he's
Austin
saying,
Powers say? The hot magma. I'm
chugging-
telling you, it's
it looks
hot
like he's gonna be able to fit about 3.
magma.
How many did he buy?
Oh yes.
Wow, all right. I'm now
All right, that's 3.
disappointed.
We
in
almost
the
at
taste
the
No,
top.
this is exciting.
Yeah.
Don't
You know
worry, your
your
initial
boy
instinct is
It's
correct.
always ready.
Yeah, all right. So it's gonna be.
to do this right.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to fit all
All
4.
the way up
Oh,
there.
totally. Look how wide that
Yeah.
is.
He's got a weird food fetish. Man. He's talking very sexy.
I almost dropped the boot, yo. This thing is hot. Oh, man. How can something be so hot and so cold at the same doggone time? We
He's
had
amazed.
Fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson describing the cosmos, the scientific. It's a scientific quandary. How can something be so hot, spicy, but yet so cold, both at once? You know, I once touched a lady inappropriately.
That's right.
Anywho.
He skirted that whole Me Too thing.
I think it was kind of bullshit.
It was just like, I'm taking a picture, and he put his arm around the girl or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his response, well, did I rape you or not? we have to deal in fact here. I'm a man of science. The fact is, I was just a little creepy. I didn't insert. Yeah, back to this science.
not
man.
wasting no more time, all right? Saving the preambles.
Chug.
And we're going to see what this is. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the Burger King Strawberry Sprite. Spicy Strawberry Sprite. Fiery Strawberry Sprite, all right? It's the moment before
He's fucking stalling. He
Look, it must have been spicy. Or I guess he did eat the chicken sandwich too, because he looks a little sweaty, like the
Garrett.
heat's getting to him.
He's a big fat black guy.
I understand.
He sweats
think
like
he's
I
got-
do, but he needs one of those fucking grease cloths. He needs a washcloth to walk around with. Black guys, when they do pretty much anything, they just kind of start sweating.
It's true. They always have the washcloth with them.
Yeah. The fucking so it probably has nothing to do with the spice, but he is, from how he's describing everything, it seems like he's not really a I love spicy guy. Maybe he
No.
likes it, but it's affecting him. And I can't wait to watch him chug 4 fiery
Oh
sprites.
my god.
I tell you what it is, and I say those 2 words, that the anticipation build. Well, let's go into the fray together. Enough talk.
Oh my god.
Set it up.
Did
It
they?
took him 8 minutes to chug this?
No.
Or was that second? Oh, that's second. Oh, okay.
13 fiery
Wow.
seconds. Jesus Christ. Fucking Bob, man.
I'm sitting here with a smile on my face.
It sounds
Oh,
like
goodness, yeah.
By the way, he might
No
be in your
water.
Joey's
gonna-
World Tour category because he did start making funny faces and noises
Yeah.
after he chugged that.
And the cough seemed kind of like forced.
Yeah,
But I understand. You need to make your videos good.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he started going, "Hey, muchachos and muchachas," like Joey.
To save your boy. I just got a grin and bear it. All right. Ooh. Oh. That's a hot sucker. You know? And the Sprite is delicious also. You can't go wrong with strawberry Sprite.
Did you
It's
taste
so
any of
good.
it?
You know, as far as the carbonation, it's nowhere near McDonald's Sprite. So you're not going to get the double whammy with the carbonation, the acidy carbonation. But whew, it's coming down a little bit.
Oh boy,
But this is spicy.
I'm actually surprised he hasn't already let out like a fucking 5-minute burp after chugging
Yeah.
that much fucking soda. That's all I would be doing is
Wasn't
burping.
that you played on the dump with Sprite?
Someone who burped for a really long time.
No, didn't you guys all buy Sprite and then you tried to chug it and see if you could get burps or something? Wasn't that a
Yes.
thing you did?
I don't remember the detail because it was from a video we watched, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was definitely something like we had to chug Sprites and then just start burping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Fuck,
he's
now I don't
holding it
remember.
down.
I gotta go through all the. Wish I could find that. Oh well.
Spicy Sprite. It's oh man, I can hardly talk.
Do you
But
save
yo,
your links from the
That's
dump
the
that you
video
made?
today.
Yeah.
I mean, the
yeah,
whole thing,
Yeah.
I gave it like an 8 out of 10. Oh man, I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like spicy, you'll probably give it like a 6.
8 out of 10. What the fuck? Every retard on YouTube that gives a food review gives it 8 out of 10. That's a boom. A boom. The 2 O's in the middle of boom make an 8, and it's an 8. It's a boom out of 10.
8 out of 10 isn't I like it. 8 out of 10 is like I want to go back right now and get another one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I give him. He
Maybe
had
you could.
5. I'll give him credit that he
True.
must have liked it. Then again, maybe what do I know? He is a professional. Maybe he drinks 5 things he absolutely hates. But yeah, the tards on YouTube are always everything's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just give a 10 then. All your reviews mean nothing. Just do 10s. It was pretty good.
8 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I kind of liked it.
But I love spicy. The spicy,
Oh,
the
you love
better. I'm
spicy.
adventurous. I'm the one that like to sip from the volcano. Okay, so this was good. Yeah. I haven't tried the mozzarella sticks or the other things, but I can imagine they're good too. But
The fiery mozzarella sticks.
He's Italian.
Yeah, not even. I've never heard mozzarella before. But I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
that's it, folks. We are out.
Yeah, we are.
Perfect.
Well, the main one I wanted to show you, because when I found him after the
Nathan's hot dog.
Yeah, it was this video I have here. It wasn't even the fiery Sprite. That just so happened to line up after I saw the commercial, and I'm like, oh, fiery Sprite. But apparently the review is, it's pretty good. 8 out of 10. I don't hate it.
I have a feeling we're gonna get screwed by the Nathan's chugging contest video.
Oh, I can see that.
Because Nathan seems to be like super protective of all their. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever.
Well, the vomiting one, I don't even think they had on their social media.
Yeah, that one was like someone's cell phone or something. Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
that'd
the
be fine.
Badland Chugga.
We'll see. Whatever.
We might get fucked for doing Badlands Chugs. Maybe he's a fucking content Nazi.
Yeah.
But anywho, the one I found that I was like, oh, I got to show Garrett this because you are a big Mountain Dew aficionado.
Oh, of course.
Was this Badlands Chugs? I think it's the Mountain Dew Every Dew in a giant wine glass. Where, as we see here, he has every dew that is available currently at the time when he did this.
What's the one on the left is from Taco Bell, right? The
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast, yeah.
That was your boy, Crip Daddy.
Crip Daddy,
That was his lifeblood.
That was, yeah. Bobby went out during the show to get me some so I could try it because Crip Daddy was so in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was good.
Well, do you think it would be good if you mixed it with every other Mountain Dew?
What are the other ones? Do you know?
I can read them. I have no idea. I'm not as big up on Mountain Dew as I thought you were. Well, the purple one is Mountain Dew Violet. The blue one
It's not even a flavor. It's just what color they made the Mountain Dew.
Oh, dude. What are you asking? Of course. Yeah. They all have fun names. I'm surprised that one has such a boring name because the one next to it I think is like Live Wire. The one next to that is Shark Bite or something. A Frostbite. It's got a shark on it. The one next to that I think is just plain Mountain Dew. Then there's Code Red, the old standby. And then there's the pink watermelon one. I think that's what that is. I've had that before. It is fucking awful. It is surprisingly bad. Like even for Mountain Dew, like it's tart watermelon, just shit flavored. Watermelon, I guess, just doesn't work in beverages really. It's, the beer was bad. That fucking Mountain Dew's terrible. The orange Mountain Dew, which actually also might be Live Wire. Now I don't know which one's Live Wire. One of them's like high voltage or something.
The red one seems like Code Red.
Well, the red one's definitely Code Red, but the orange one next to
that Live Wire, I got you.
I think, I don't even know what that is. And the one next to that, I have maybe he'll tell us.
Maybe.
This one's a little bit shorter, and we're going to skip through it because there's no way we're watching fucking another full length.
No.
Epic chug alert, folks. I'm about to chug all the Mountain Dews you see here, all that I can find in the big, comically large wine glass. We're going to call this the Every Dew Chug.
Don't touch that mouse.
I would guess
This
now.
man is
Watching
professional.
Badlands
I'm
Chug.
sure
They're going to fit.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back to Badlands Chug. And right now,
Oh, that's extra?
huh?
Can I?
All right, here we go. Now we burst. That goes in the can.
Okay.
Live wire, folks.
Seeing the calorie count. Live Wire. Okay, so Live Wire was the orange one.
Mountain Dew Spark.
Spark. Is that even the one? No. That's like, I think that's like a pink lemonade thing. The watermelon one's also pink. So that didn't look like it.
Look at that.
The label. Code Red. 280 calories. 10 calories left. And now it's left. Good to know.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Oh, original. Yeah. What are you talking about? Like, I don't like Mountain Dew to begin with, really.
Whenever you try this at one of those soda machines, it's always tough.
And
I can't imagine. No.
Get out of here, B.
it always sucks. And what's about to happen here is what always happens, where it just turns into a purple slurry of just purple, black, brown.
Get this B
Yeah,
out of
look,
here.
there it is.
Get out of here. Boo.
Like,
Shoo.
Fighting a bee.
Shoo. Shoo. All right, let's continue. Voltage.
Okay, yeah, the blue one is voltage. I think it's at one point or another I've had all of them. Not the Maui Blast one. I've never seen that before. Not the violet one. I've also never seen that. Every other one I think I've had
Ooh.
at some point in my life.
Looks like cola
And
and the rare Mountain Dew Violet
Can't believe
from
how raw
Japan.
it is.
Oh, hold on,
Looking to fill
wait
up
a minute.
half the glass.
I want to see how this bad boy tastes first.
we got a mini review.
Oh man,
So
nice grapey Mountain Dew. Let's put it in there.
yeah, I get it. We love that one. You said that's in Japan. That's why we don't have. I've
Baja
never seen that.
Blast, straight from Taco Bell.
Mystery calorie count. That is fucking disgusting.
Kind of looks like
Yes,
wine.
y'all.
It does.
The
I
time
guess
has
that's why I
come.
picked the wine glass.
Enough talk. It's time to get this done. The every do chug. Yes.
Do it.
3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
What blows my mind is that someone someone I know will die of a heart attack and they'll be in like decent shape. You wouldn't even think they're in that bad. This guy has been doing this for years, and you would think doing this twice in a row would kill you.
Nope.
How do you just get your body used to ingesting literal poison, gallons of poison?
I wish they totaled up the calories that were all together in there.
I know we had to do the math ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see.
There
You're
was
good
like-
at math. There were 300, approximately 300 calories
In
per
each.
thing. At least that's what it was labeled as.
Yeah.
But I'd be more interested. The calories are deceiving. The sugar content
Oh God.
is what really is bad for you. It makes the calories as high as they are, but usually you'll see something on like 100 grams of sugar. That's what, like, how does this guy have legs? Why doesn't he have just diabetes where they had to just haul off his fucking feet? And I don't wish that upon him. It's just always shocking when you see someone whose thing is destroying their body
Yeah.
with the most poisonous processed shit that this country has, and they're just kind of fine. Like he's just, he's obviously fat as
He's
shit.
got a good metabolism.
No, fat as shit. But he doesn't seem like he has a debilitating "I'm gonna die soon."
No.
He just looks like a time bomb. But yeah, it just blows my mind that these people are able to do this. Like Joey's World Tour is another one where I'm like, how's this guy even alive? He's been doing this for over 10 years.
Holy shit! Really?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Because I was gonna say, like, usually guys like Adam Richman, who did Man vs. Food, they do it for like 2 or 3 years, and then it catches up to them, and they're like, "Fuck it, I gotta stop." But no.
Joey's World Tour has been sweating, greasing, and eating fucking slop food into the camera way too close to his face for 10 years. And it doesn't seem like he's going anywhere.
Nope.
But anywho, back to the Mountain Dew chug.
So hard to chug soda too.
I know. It's too sweet. The carbonation hurts.
Carbonation, yeah.
Oh, by the way, just quick math. There's at least like 4,000 calories in that.
Not that bad, honestly.
That's the meal. That's the day.
Yeah.
That's the day's worth of calories in one. What looks like it's going to be under a minute chug.
Come on, finish it. Slow it down.
I see some leaking. It's leaking. I don't know.
Oh,
you know what?
99% completion.
He did deduct points
He's
from
an
himself.
honest reviewer.
It makes me love him even more. 47 seconds, only a 99% completion rate. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That's Chug, folks. Till next time, keep watching Badlands Chugs. I'm out. Peace.
Chugging the world one bottle at a time.
But yeah, he's my new he's on the list of YouTube food reviewers that I am a big fan of.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I like him.
Definitely.
I like him better than Joey's World Tour.
Oh no, I wouldn't go that crazy. Joey's World, he's a staple in the YouTube food community.
But he does like, I don't want to call it a trick, but he does like, he shows a skill.
Yeah. It's tricky skill.
Yeah.
He has, world titles. He has championship belts from what he does. Joey's World Tour just has videos of him eating in reverse that people have posted. Those are the accolades he's gained from his foodiness. But I'm hoping the two of us can get our YouTube food review career
Ooh.
started with
With your mouse pad?
with my mouse pad. And but now watching Badlands Chugs, I'm like, well, we have to have a gimmick of some sort. Do we do a dry food chug? I'll just put some cereal in that mug and I'll chug it.
If you think you could do it.
I don't.
Like once your mouth gets full, there's nothing
I
more
just
you
gotta
can
chew.
do.
I'm trying it though. Our first item today is
I can't believe these exist, but it makes sense to me.
I don't know why they exist, but I'm kind of excited to see what they taste like. They are Funyuns, and they're, if you look here real close, nope, not over there, not there. That's where the pillows are. You will see, you will drink it. I guess you can't read that from there. These are Maruchan hot and spicy chicken ramen Funyuns. I saw them in the store today while I was getting my tuna sandwich, and I was like, oh, we can add that to the other food we're going to be reviewing for dessert, which is Cinnamon Toast Crunch Loaded. See, now, I think what happened here with this particular box that we were requested to review by one Caitlin Conti is she saw us eating the Slim Jims and the Sour Patch Oreos. Or no, we were just talking about it with E-Rock, actually.
Yeah.
We hadn't even eaten anything at that point yet. And she bought this and gave it to me. She's like, oh, you can review this on their show. And as you noticed, this has been in the house for over a week. And I have not opened it because I've been saving it for us reviewing it. And she's asked me, like, so why haven't you opened that yet? And I think what we have here is she wants to buy me food to review. She will then like, oh, can I have some? So now she's looking, because this looks delicious. It's fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like with vanilla cream filling.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited to try that out. But I think, one of our biggest fans, my wife, wants us to review food so that it'll be in the house.
It's a good idea.
She's a genius.
Uh-huh.
But also, I would even probably bet she doesn't have any of it. She's just like, hey, this is good for your show. She is, a genuine person, far more than I. But I'm just like, I know your game. You want to eat these. So I got to review them first. But anywho, let's do our YouTube food review. So I'm going to have to set myself up here.
So these Funyuns are just Funyuns, but they took the powder you get in the ramen things and dumped it over it.
Yeah, they're going to be mega salty is what I'm assuming, and kind of spicy. I think that's all these are. God damn it. I can't even get closer than that. Oh, new camera coming. But anywho, so I guess that's as close as I get my YouTube food reviewer camera. So I'm gonna have to make up for the lack of a way too close up shot with a lot of food noise into the microphone. I got to give the people what they want from a food review. So let's get that
those crinkles
crinkle in there. Yeah. I take some of these out. Good Lord, take a whiff of that. That smells healthy. Very, but it smells like what it is.
It smells like Funyuns.
Funyuns and spicy.
Yeah, I don't even smell the spicy, honestly. Maybe a little. Is it just Funyuns?
Yes.
That's what it smells like.
It's just Funyuns. I had almost an kind of spicy aftertaste. Almost. Hold on, we'll go to you food reviewing. Now Garrett's reviewing the food. Whoops.
They're blander Funyuns.
They're actually, yeah.
They're not as oniony as a Funyun, which is the fun part of the Funyun.
It has some kind of aftertaste.
A little bit of the tiniest bit of heat afterward, but on a bland Funyun.
The tiniest bit of heat. There is that, I guess, what they call a chicken flavor, where it's kind of...
No, I guess, yeah. Now that you mention it.
Like if you really suck the Funyun. I guess that's chicken, what that savory flavor is, other than the onion and spicy.
Yeah.
Chicken's like the worst thing you could base a flavor on, though, because it tastes like nothing.
I would give 3 out of 10 on this one.
Yeah, I would go.
I'd rather have a Funyun.
I would say 8 out of 10. You know, I don't hate it. It's pretty good. 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Boom! I give those a boom. No, in all seriousness, yeah, these get a 5 because they're not bad at all, but they're just Funyuns that like taste like the bag's been open already. And I do like that there is a very, very slightly spicy aftertaste, but it literally says hot and spicy. When you throw 2 spice words at it, it better burn my tits off.
Yeah.
I don't want this fucking. Oh, I almost think I tasted a pepper flake there. I want to look like fucking badass or Badlands Chugs when I'm going whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I
would say
fucking
pass.
Badlands Chug. Ow. Oh, you can't chug onion rings. I just got a point
And
under my tongue.
they're not even like the same cool shape as a Funyun, really.
That
No,
one
no,
is, but that one's like it shrunk.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, garbage.
I give that a half boom. Not worth your time or money. Again, not bad.
What kind of deli are you going to that has specialty snacks at it?
It's when I get my fucking
why you
sandwiches
go
at.
there?
That's where I go there. It's the deli by where I used to live, but I go there still because I like it. And like the sandwiches are good. Usually the tuna is not so vinegary.
Tuna salad on a bagel.
I think that's 2 weeks in a row. The Italian tuna tasted like they fucking had it in a bucket of vinegar. So I think I might be cooling it with that. It used to be really good. But yeah,
Don't you hate that when a place that has a food that you love, all of a
Mhm.
sudden they change the fucking recipe or whatever?
it seems like they just got lazy. Like or they're buying. I don't even think they make it. I think they're buying it from somewhere, and now they're clearly buying a cheaper one.
Yeah.
Because it used to taste like someone, like an actual human, was making it, and it was like a recipe was being used, and it had a balance of flavors and vinegar and whatever. But now it's just like they put the tuna and the peppers and the onions in a bucket of vinegar, and then they just fish it out with a ladle and they put it on my fucking sandwich.
I had that with stoned wheat thins. I think wheat thins or stoned wheat crack. What they were just crackers or whatever, but they were my favorite cracker. I don't know why, but they were kind of sturdy enough, and you could split them in half. They had like the little dotted line, and it was good on crackers or whatever you're dipping a cracker in. Not good on cracker, good on with cheese, but or whatever you. And all of a sudden, I bought this box, and like you'd go to spread something on the cracker, and the cracker would crumble underneath your hand. And they used to be like sturdy, and it was just no matter what you did, they all just like fell apart. And I actually like wrote them a letter, like,
oh my god,
what? These were my favorite crackers. What the fuck's going on? And they were just like, yeah, sorry, we got bought by like a Canadian company or something like that. And
by Gavin, the Canadian fucking homo. He ruined your crackers too.
And we changed the recipe, obviously, to make it cheaper to make the thing.
Sorry, Stonehouse crackers is merged with censored crackers, and now they crumble when you put cheese on them.
And then they sent me a coupon for more crackers that I fucking hate.
Sorry, we suck now. Buy more. Want to buy more sheet crackers?
It might have been like free crackers, but it was like, yeah, I don't want them.
I can't believe. Wait, you sent a letter or an email?
Email.
Okay.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Or what you should have done is left a phone message like the Jimmy Dean sausage people. I used to buy your 8-ounce sausage. And then big girls in this family. That was you. You were like, I used to buy your 8-ounce crackers. I used to spread my cheddar cheese.
It was like I was that annoyed with it. Like, what the fuck's going on?
How angry was this letter you wrote?
I don't remember the letter really. I think it was more just like, did you guys change the recipe or something? Because all these crackers are falling apart now.
Do you still have the email address that you emailed the company from?
This was 15 years ago or something.
Well, if you still have the email, maybe it's still in some kind of archive.
Oh God.
I mean, how long?
I don't know if I just like filled out a thing on their website, like
questions or comments.
I could check my email for stoned.
Yeah, just type in the words that and see if anything comes up.
I'll check it.
While you do that, I will start my review on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Loaded. Now,
Caitlin's getting excited.
This is going to be a little bit of a skewed review, I guess, because we didn't bother with milk and getting a bowl and having real cereal. But I feel like I can gauge this just from eating it, just raw dogging it.
Hi, Garrett.
No way, you found it?
I found their response. I think. Thank you for visiting snackworks.com. The formulation of Red Oval Farms stoned wheat thins have indeed changed, and I'm sorry you were disappointed with your most recent purchase. The differences you notice may be due to a change in the production facility and the process in which we make the cracker. We have also made some minor changes in the formula. We will make sure our quality team are aware of your comments so you can address these issues with the production plant. So they can address these issues with the production plant. Due to the change in manufacturing facility, we have changed the oil, removed the whey powder, added ammonium bicarbonate and sodium blah, 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 used to make dough rise. Your experience is important to us. I'm sending you a reimbursement coupon to replace this product, which you should receive within 7 to 10 business days. Our staff works to provide you the best talking about this. Yeah.
Are they saying that they know the crackers were shitty and they fixed it?
No, they're saying, yes, they are shitty because we changed all these things in the recipe and they're not going to be the same as you expected.
Oh, I thought they were saying we're fixing the sodium bicarbonate, so now go buy more and they're going to taste awesome. We're fixing it. That is I didn't realize food companies would answer your emails like that. I thought you would just get like an automated response and that'd be that. Someone's going to be emailing Snackworks.
You never did that as a kid?
Never in my life.
You never, like, my friend was getting coupons up the ass for free shit because even if he liked the thing, he would just call up the number and say he didn't like it, and then what's your address, and they'd send them coupons for free shit.
Me and my friends in like middle school would make prank calls to companies, and I would say like I drank a bottle of your water and I fucking hit my head. Like I used to do prank calls because I could do funny voices. And I think at one point I called the company that made, it might have been Poland Spring. They made those pods. They're like the tiny ball shaped water. It was for kids.
Yeah.
And I called them up and I was like, yeah, I think I was Australian. I was like, oh, I opened up my water and there's a bunch of bugs in it. I drank a bunch of bugs. And the person on the phone took me completely seriously and offered me like to send me a a package of water to my house. And
were you scared to give out your real address?
Totally. I was afraid I was gonna get in trouble because I'm in middle school, we're making prank calls. And I'm just like, I was like, I drank a bunch of bugs and I think I'm getting sick. And yeah, they were like, oh, please, we're so sorry. Like, please tell us your address and we'll send you a brand new like 24 pack or whatever. Or she was like, we're gonna send you 2 like big packs. And we gave this kid who wasn't there, who we like fucked with, we gave his address and his phone number. But then after we hung up, we were like, wait a minute, I think he's just gonna get free water. I don't think he's gonna suffer. Like they're not acting like that was a prank call, even though clearly it was a teenage boy doing a shitty accent.
Now you had to stalk out his house every day and porch pirate him.
I don't know what came. I forgot to even ever ask him if he ever just got a random box of water delivered to his house. But we did that with a couple places, but I think that was the only one that actually sent a product. Other ones offered to give me coupons or whatever, and I would just go like, no, whatever the fucking prank. I would just, I would fuck with them until they hung up on me. But yeah, anyway, I was like, wait, what was I doing? Reviewing Cinnamon Toast Crunch Loaded.
Should I get some milk?
Yeah. Get some milk. I'll take some whiffs. Oh, and the spoons are in the drawer directly across from the fridge. I actually probably should have just gotten up.
Wait. You want to eat it like regular cereal?
Well, you're getting milk.
You put some in your mouth and you drink a little glass of milk. You can make the cereal in your mouth. What are we gonna?
Yeah, you put it in the mug with milk and you scoop it out and eat it like a human being. Mix it together. What the fuck is that? You're gonna dump milk in your mouth and cereal when we have a perfectly fine receptacle for this delicious. So anyway, smells delicious. Smells extremely vanilla-y, not very cinnamony. and they're the same size. I thought from what it looked like in the box, I don't know why I'm so stupid, that they were going to be smaller. They are actually the same size as just a regular piece of the cinnamon toast crunch. Hold on, I got to get into food reviewer mode. I have to get my camera angles correct. It's very different. Other than the size and shape, it's actually completely different from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's very puffy. If you've ever had that cereal Crave, this is actually kind of identical to Crave. It already feels like, and I haven't even taken a bite yet. Here, I'm gonna do my first review bite. Ooh, very, very sweet. I mean, I figured,
Yeah.
but
Is it all those little Hot Pockets? There's no other.
all Hot Pockets. The cream is very stiff.
Like
like
stiffer than
Oreo
an
cream.
Oreo cream?
Yeah, yeah.
Or- okay.
Oreo cream-ish. You know, I give it about an 8 out of 10. Here's my Badlands Chugs. Oh. It's pretty good. Yeah,
You like it?
this is good. I'll tell you what, I can tell already because it's dry as fuck. It's going to be fucking delicious in milk.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Vanilla and milk is great.
Oh, yeah. Living cereal rich. What does that mean? I know a type of rich that I've seen described in the same way. What are they implying?
Wow.
Show us how you live cereal rich at liveandloadedcereal.com. All right. Well, I'll put my gold chains on. I'm going to get my Cadillac Escalade with 24-inch rims. I'm going to have a bowl of cereal, and I'm going to go shoot someone for drugs. That's how I live cereal rich. I spend all my money before I even get it. That's how I do. But so far, my review is that's about an 8 out of 10. That's pretty good. I don't hate it. No, actually, at first I was a little disappointed, but the more I ate it, the more it grows on you.
It has a little bit, it has a vanilla smell, but a little sourness to it. The smell.
But it's not too cinnamony, which you would expect from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It tastes, you know, it's got a good cinnamon flavor, but the vanilla kind of overpowers everything.
I'm feeling the opposite. The cinnamon's overpowering everything, and all I taste is cinnamon.
Really? I taste the vanilla.
Nah. These are bad. These are better than the Funyuns, but
Oh yeah. I think they're tasty. I think I'm gonna let a couple of these steep in some milk.
oh boy, you ruined it already.
Oh, you were trying to sip this. Well, you can still sip it. It's very sippable. There's just some cereal floating around in it. Here, you do your fusion method, and I'm just gonna drink the cereal in there.
Like, how do you eat Oreos with milk?
I dunk them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a dunker.
No, you take a bite, you sip some milk, and then you combine it in your mouth. It's so much easier.
Easier? What, you're acting like
Well,
this is rocket science.
You're dropping your Oreos in your milk all the time. Admit it.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I am dropping my Oreos in the milk all the time, but I then can fish them out pretty easily. And now I have an extra aged Oreo that's extra mushy and delicious. Now these have been soaking.
Do you need a spoon?
No, I'm gonna drink it.
Okay, good.
He's been soaking for a good amount of time. Why don't we go back to Stevie's food reviews? Whoop, whoop, whoop. And here's me taking a Badland Chug.
Way better with milk.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to be eating these. Caitlin gets mad at me because I raw dog cereal all the time because I'm too lazy to put it in a bowl and eat it and also have diarrhea right after. But it is really, that is night and day.
Like,
That's
you
actually,
pour a bowl of cereal and just eat it dry, or just right
I
out of
wouldn't
the
pour
bag?
it. Yeah, what am I pouring? Fucking, I just grab the box of cereal and I eat it like it's a bag of chips.
Isn't it annoying though? Like, once it gets kind of low, it's not wide enough like a bag of chips, so it's kind of hard to get your hand down there.
You take the bag out of the box.
Yeah, that's true.
Now you're just dumping it into your mouth. That's so good. All right, this gets a genuine 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A real 8 out of 10 on these.
Fuck it, I'll say 9 out of 10.
Too much cinnamon for me.
See, I
need
like
more
cinnamon.
vanilla.
I disagree. I think it's got just the right amount of cinnamon, and the vanilla is also very good. And I could definitely taste it. All right, now for my beer. Like a mix with my milk and cereal.
USA is winning, by the way, now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
They're beating those Serbian pieces of shit. Well, we hope you enjoyed our food review. We need a gimmick. Badlands Chugs has inspired me, and we need, like, there has to be a second thing we do with the food review. Maybe, like, I don't know, you pour the cereal into your asshole, and I'll get a spoon and eat it out of it.
What about a poop review after the food review?
Mm-hmm. I'll cobble this together, me eating the food,
Uh-huh.
and I'll take a video of me shitting it out into the toilet. And, well, the problem is it's going to be like all of my Disco Bob's reviews, where I'm just like, 8 out of 10, gave me diarrhea. Everything gives me diarrhea. I have loose stools pretty much 9 out of 10 times I go to the bathroom. 8 out of 10.
This morning, I went to take my morning shit, and nothing came out. And so now I'm just like a ticking time bomb. I don't know when it's going to explode or something.
Explode,
this
or
never happened to me.
You're going to have a constipated, like, week-old meat log coming out of your ass. It's going to hurt.
Maybe it was all those Dr. Pepper Slim Jims I ate this week while I was here.
Nah, those flew out of me. I think you're fine. I don't think the Dr. Pepper Slim Jims are going to hold you up.
I just remembered that. Yeah, I like wiped and everything, and I looked in the bowl. There was nothing there, and I was like,
"Wait, what are you wiping for if you didn't even shit? What?
Because
is there a phantom?
I was there
shit?
for like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and I was like, maybe I did, and I didn't realize or something, or maybe a little came out.
What world are you living in where you take a shit and you don't realize what?
Like I couldn't remember if maybe something came out right in the beginning, but then nothing else afterward, and I was just sitting there trying.
It's a lapse in memory.
Yeah.
We forgot.
Who knows?
I can't remember if I pooed or not. No, I definitely remember if I pooed or not this morning because all the Pepto I've been taking. I took a fucking black mud diarrhea shit this morning. It was fucking awful. I burned a little, and it was just jet black. All that fucking, not bismuth. Oh yeah, it is made of bismuth. That's what Pepto Bismol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm taking bismuth shits. Pumice butt. Ugh. Well, now that I'm done wasting everyone's time with all my food bullshit that took 5 fucking hours. My apologies. Garrett, you sent me a prep email. Why don't we get to some of that?
Do we have to?
We don't have to if you don't want to. I just don't want to. You sent this to me. I don't want to waste your. One of them says Boomer Doom.
That was just some Post Malone looking guy talks about the Costco guys, but I don't want to spoil anything, but he kind of just has like the same opinion as us. It's like, it's gay what they're doing, but they're making a ton of money. They have a stupid song that they play underneath all their videos.
I actually saw that's what that is.
Yeah,
I saw that video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Fuck him. Yeah, that was a tepid Opie take.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's what I said. Fucking when I still had a job about these people. Like that. This guy's 10 months behind.
Yeah, that's why. But it was about the Boomer Doom guy, so I figured I might as well at least put the link down. But yeah, it was just the same old take, and it was some weird guy with tattoos on his face.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
and it's funny when someone new gets into the my Boomer Doom family because they're mine and the Just Cat meme guy because he's the one who posted it on Twitter first, I think. But like. I'm like, no, you don't talk bad about them. They're nice. Because I've somehow like grown attached to these fucking mongoloids, the Bafumos. And I just, when someone new pops in like, fuck these people. I'm like, no, fuck you. You're a double chunk chocolate asshole. Go fuck off.
Yeah, that's how I felt too.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Even though he had the exact take that, if you fucking had a zeitgeist machine, Google, that could just pop out, what is the most average
take
person's
of the Costco thing?
opinion of these people? It was literally everything that guy said.
Yeah, they're really nice, but everything they're doing is gay. And
Well, I
they
guess we
make
have
a
to
lot of
show the
money.
video since we talked about it for 5 minutes. I agree. I was not a fan of this man. I'm not a this man fan.
Gay on this app, and it just irritates me for absolutely no reason at all. That Big AJ guy. If you haven't seen him, just type in Big AJ in the search bar. He's got like a couple million followers. It'll pop up. Anyways, it's all they do. It's like him and his son, and they just like go to Costco and like try the food, and they're like, "Oh, how many booms do you rate it?" And that's like their rating system for Costco food. And then the big dude, the daddy's like, "Fucking 1 boom, 2 booms," and there's like dumb graphics on the screen. It's just, it's so gay. And they got this super gay little theme song that they play in all their videos, and it's them singing this theme song. But it's like, "We bring the boom to every father. We bring the boom." Yeah, bring the boom where, AJ? To guys' butts. Listen, they're obviously not doing anything wrong. They're not hurting anybody, and they're making a shit ton of money doing it. So listen, fucking good for you guys. But let's be real. It's so gay.
That's late to the party, but that's everything we've all been
given
saying.
that take.
That exact take.
Yeah, I can't even like blast it really because that's what I've said about him too.
And the bring the boom. We bring the boom. Oh, that's funny.
I can't believe you're switching up beers midstream.
Yeah, well, since there's a couple of Peronis left, I want to save them because I have Peyronie's disease. I also almost dropped this on the floor, so it's very shaken up. I'm gonna wait a second to open it. It's a Corona Sun Brew.
Oh God,
Citrus Cerveza.
what makes it a sun brew? They put orange in there and let it sit in the sun or something.
Beer brewed with real citrus peels and coriander. With a splash of real citrus
peels?
juice. Yes. And juice. Citrus juice. Juice?
But the peels, like the peel has the fucking white shit on the bottom. That's all
Rind, yeah.
grind, that garbage.
That yummy stuff that tastes like soap.
Like maybe if it was citrus zest or something, that would make sense. But I don't want that nasty peel flavor.
It's got a
in there.
splash of real citrus juice. I wanted to
guess
save
that's
the
how you
Peronis.
drink a Corona, though, right?
That's the thing. Like, it just comes with the
lime
lime
in
already
it,
jammed
yeah.
in it. But it kind of tastes like orange. Oh, please don't explode. Cool. Taste it. It's pretty...
Oh my
I didn't
God.
think you were going to like that.
Oh my God.
It's
like someone poured some flavored Mountain Dew in like a little bit in the Corona.
This is definitely, it's Mountain Dew Live Wire
It's
and Corona.
sweet.
Ex-Corona. No,
Yeah.
it's sweet. It's got like orange juice in it.
No, thank you.
I don't care. I think it's
That's a good place for it.
Okay. It's the perfect place for it. That's not going to fall. I bet you all the money in the world it won't. Well, anywho.
Yeah, I had other prep, but I don't know if I had the Monday Night Football game from September 10th, 2001, like the day before the world changed.
Oh, wow.
And it's just I only watched the intro, but it's just fun to see the intro to Monday Night Football, just like how fun and light it is and no care in the world or
There's no terrorists trying to steal our freedoms. Everything's great. America. Beer, boobs and beer. Beers, but yeah. No, I remember these times.
Well, we could at least watch.
You could say fag on TV. Like it was totally cool. There's an episode of The Office where they say it.
They say fag, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Michael Scott says it like he says faggy. He says it like 20 times.
Huh.
It's very fucking funny. But yeah, it was a different time.
Yeah, I just saw this.
The big game's on. It's Monday night showtime.
Oh, it's Pizza Face.
Get ready to fight.
That's
Let's
the
go.
Yes.
It couldn't be better. Let's kick the big game off. Kick it! This year the Broncos are gonna get freaky. Romo and Greasy, Strahan and Tiki. Let's kick.
The Broncos are gonna get freaky.
Oh, is that what you said? I
Or
thought you said the
sneaky?
Broncos are going to get beat. And I was like, what? Why would you say that in the intro song? Oh, okay.
No, we
freaky.
gotta rewind. I'm pretty sure she said the Giants are gonna get sneaky, and those sneaky Jew Giants, and the Cowboys, the Broncos are gonna get freaky.
Ah,
They're gonna fuck you on the field, ass stuff, mouth
Let's kick the
stuff.
big game off. Kick it! This year, the Broncos are gonna get freaky. Romo and Greasy, Strahan and Siki. Let's kick the big game off. Kick it!
Giants versus Broncos.
It's the season premiere of ABC's Monday Night Football, and we'll raise the curtain with a blockbuster. Brian Greasy, Terrell Davis, and the charged up Denver Broncos christen their new stadium against the NFC champions. A year ago, the
New
Giants.
York Giants, 2000 NFC champions, and then they got fucking completely ass belonked by the Ravens in the fucking Super Bowl, but they won the NFC championship.
Rode Jim Fossil's guarantee all the way to Super Bowl 35, only to be crushed by the Baltimore Ravens. Tonight, with unfinished business, they begin a new trip.
but that was the
I'm
greatest
ready to go. I think
ever.
everybody's ready to go.
2000 Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah,
That was peak Ray Lewis. Ed Reed, I think, was on the team by then.
I don't know about Ed Reed,
Yeah,
but definitely
maybe-
it was one of Ray
yeah.
Lewis's crews, because Ray Lewis won another Super Bowl, I think, in 2011 with the Ravens. He was around for a long fucking time.
You sure? They won
2009, maybe? It was somewhere around there. The Ravens won 2 Super Bowls, I know, with Ray Lewis.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can peep that.
I'm gonna look it up because I thought that the 2000 one was that the one with Trent Dilfer against the Giants?
Dilfto? I don't remember who the quarterback was. Now that you mention it. But I just remember the Giants had it was one of those games where they were
2013. You're right.
Oh, it was
Against
even
the
later than I
49ers.
thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had just no chance. The whole
Oh, that's
game.
right. When it was the Harbaugh brothers, right?
Harbaugh Bowl?
Harbaugh Bowl.
Could have been the Harbaugh Bowl.
Do we want to bet on this game real quick?
I don't know. Do we have 3 hours? I think we only have like 8 minutes left.
No, but we could, just skip ahead as
Well, it's the Giants versus the Broncos. And I'm a Giant fan, so I have to pick them even though they probably lost.
really they're coming off the
Oh, actually, no, you're right. It was a good
going
Giants
into
team.
the Super Bowl, and Kerry Collins is still there, and the Broncos have fucking Brian Greasy.
Yeah, I changed. You're right. I do want the Giants in this.
I want to look up the spread, but if we look it up, we'll see the final score.
Giants given 3.5.
All right, I'm taking the Broncos.
Getting 3.5 points.
Yeah.
All right. Do I skip to halftime?
The skip through the first quarter, see what the score is or something.
You might as well drop the flag
it's
on
still
yourself.
0-0 in the first with 2 minutes left.
Alcohol.
11 minutes left in the
We're
second.
calling the racist.
Fuck!
And in effect, he was run out of Charlotte, went to New Orleans, laid there, and then the Giants took a chance on him.
Vintage
And he's
Panasonic
coming
TV. I
up
like
roses to this point.
presented that way.
Here is Tiki Barber out of bounds at the
Collins?
40-yard line.
No, that's what she
Check in with
said,
Melissa
man.
Starr.
Oh,
As devastating as last year's loss in the Super Bowl was to Kerry Collins, he
she's still
still
doing the
managed to
Olympics
joke
today.
about it.
Melissa
In the
Starr?
offseason,
Yeah, she's
he and his
like-
fiance
interviews
Brooke
the,
bought a
athlete
dog
that
that
was
happened to
there.
be born on Super
I mean,
Bowl
what else
Sunday. So
is supposed to
Collins
be
said,
done?
I've got the perfect.
it's not like she's eventually going to make it onto the field. Yeah, she's still doing that. She's good. She's still. I'll give her credit. She still has the job she had. I don't.
name.
Let's go,
Interception.
Broncos.
Last 84, when Green Bay came to town, you'd have thought the Packers had come with their weather.
You walk out and the snow is about that big.
I don't know what this is.
And Cleveland really rocks.
Oh,
It's
cool.
the Drew Carey
Has the
1 hour season
commercial
premiere
there,
the way
yeah.
only Drew can do it. With Peter
Drew
Frampton,
Carey
Sugar Ray,
show.
Smash Mouth, and more surprises than we could possibly tell you. Damon and Drew. 2 1-hour season premieres Wednesday,
forgot there
T-Day,
was a
September
show called My
19th,
Wife
8,
and
7
Kids.
Central on
Yeah.
ABC.
Eamon Wayans. You ever watch it?
No.
Welcome back to the Toyota halftime show. The Broncos leading
Halftime
14-7. Monday Night Football opening up here.
Go
We
Brian
go across the country
Greasy.
next week. We go to the home of the Super Bowl champion Ravens for the first game in Baltimore.
Oh,
Since
I thought
the
they were
80s when
doing
the
like a
Colts were in
special
town.
Monday night.
And yesterday,
this
Minnesota
was the first game of
providing the
season.
opposition
Oh, no.
next week.
Yeah, I thought maybe they
Steve
were doing
Smith,
this for the
a
concert.
third-round draft pick out of
Steve
Utah.
Smith.
The first time he ever touches the ball in the NFL,
Wow.
runs back the opening kickoff 93 yards. points to put Carolina on top.
Trip down
Meanwhile,
memory
the
lane.
Panthers were able to stymie Randy Moss. This was his only catch of the day.
Wow.
And Jimmy Hitchcock,
Panthers
a
beat the Vikings. I
former
wouldn't have picked that.
Vikings challenger
All right,
here,
14-7 in the third.
is whether it was a completion or an incompletion. If it was a
Jeremy Shockey.
completion, let's say. Now on the
skip ahead,
first,
skip
meanwhile, take a
ahead.
look at
21-14. All right. Only down a
147.8
touchdown.
and 0
Broncos
interceptions.
have the ball.
Remember, the guy only threw 4 last year as opposed to 19 touchdowns. One led the league. In
No time left.
No time.
Okay.
And of course,
Liberty Mutual commercial.
I'm sure there's a fine line of differentiation in his mind, though, between the up tempo and the hurry up, which he's forced into now.
Different situation here. Sean Payton calling the play into the
we didn't bet money on
helmet of
this.
Kerry Collins. 2nd and 10.
Because we just forgot to take out our wallets.
Make it come back.
There's 7 minutes. Come on, Kerry.
You know, that's the new
There were
trend in
4
football
Broncos
is
surrounding the intended receiver.
it's maybe under 5 minutes, 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And
You're down by
Collins did
14.
Tabini Davis a big favor.
You
I throw
go
that
for
one
2
low.
when you score
If
a
he throws
touchdown.
that to Davis, he's going to get
better
hit by all 4 of those
percentage that
Broncos
you'll
you talked about, Al.
Either make both 2-point conversions or
Tabini Davis, first time I looked for him tonight.
I don't know,
They
like
send him out into the-
some new philosophy that it's a better chance that you'll make the 2-point conversion more than you'll make both field goals and tie it up and then win in overtime.
It's also a better chance it's more entertaining if you go for the 2.
True.
So if you're going to lose, you might as well go out, fighting.
Sacked. Trevor Price.
Fuck. All right, let's skip ahead.
Yeah, where'd we get him?
And also, it's the new stadium for the Broncos, so the fans are all pumped up.
It looks like the Giants lost.
And the Giants now have nary a clock stoppage at their disposal.
Yes.
So next week, guys, we go to Baltimore.
All right.
Of course,
I kind
it's
of
been a
thought
long
this is what was
time.
going to happen.
By participating.
Finish like last year.
2nd down and goal.
2-minute warning.
Inside the wall.
Time. Skip ahead.
Up, they're down there. They're going to score.
Oh, Tuesday, September 18th. They're doing a new Spin City.
Ooh.
Anderson has been kicking
Yeah,
for
that's the game. I think
19
they lost.
years, and that's only
Quite frankly, on cable, I'm able to fully explain myself.
take it back to the locker room.
Oh,
There
this
it is,
was Dennis Miller.
144.3.
Monday Night Football, too.
Great night
Giants
for
kicked a
Greasy
field
last
goal
year
for
on the
some
Monday
reason.
Night opener. He threw for 307
What does that
yards,
do?
but a losing cause.
Why would you kick a
At
field goal
St.
with no
Louis.
time left? Is
There it is,
just to
Elway,
fuck
2.3
someone's
points
spread?
below perfection in the game in
Yeah.
95 against only
Someone who
his
live
ninth
bet on the game?
information. Malibu Kelly Hayes will retrieve
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
Well, that was tragic. God damn it. I can't even bet on the Giants and win if the game was fucking 20 years ago.
But it just reminded me of a simpler time, and it was fun to
Oh,
be
Simper.
nostalgic.
Simper
that.
time.
The day before 9/11.
Yeah, well, it just reminded me how much the Giants have caused me strife throughout the years. But at least it's not the Jets.
And
Won a
if
couple
I'm-
Super Bowls.
If I'm right, I think the Jets played the next Monday Night Football game, and I was working for Opie and Anthony at the time. Had season tickets and like left after their show, whatever, and it took like 4 hours to get to the stadium because it was still like 9/11 terrorist thing. They had to check every car coming into the stadiums, and yeah, and I showed up late, and I don't remember if
Our temporary volunteer police state, where we were all asking, like, can you make sure there's a cop everywhere?
Yeah.
Except, on a plane or whatever, where they might be needed. But yeah, I don't envy you. That time this year when I got stuck on the Shitboro Bridge or whatever the fuck it was, the McCombs Bridge by Yankee Stadium, and I was just sitting in traffic for over an hour in one spot. It made me not want to go to the game. So if I had to sit for 4 hours to go to a fucking Jet game, I think I actually might become a terrorist.
And this was 2001, so maybe I had my Nokia cell phone, maybe, and like I couldn't really call the people I was meeting at the game.
What is this flashing happening on the TV? I see us. It looks like someone's taking pictures, or there's lightning on the screen.
It's the paparazzi.
Was this a commercial? Oh, Bravo for the Homo channel. Anywho, Before we get out of here, I wanted to show, because the theme of today's show was food reviews. I wanted to show a food review from the community. The underserved community. The you got served community.
Oh, okay.
The blacks.
We did though.
Well, yeah, but Badlands Chugs, he's like literally like somebody painted Joey's World Tour.
You're right.
He's Joey's World Tour in shoe polish. He's pretty much the same fucking guy. This is a way more urban treat, delicacy, whatever you want to call it. There's a restaurant that serves prison cuisine in Philly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like bologna sandwiches? I don't even know what prison cuisine is, really.
Slop? A sock full of butter? You fuck? I don't know. But we're going to find out. Don't you worry. Because here's a quick 50-second review of a prison restaurant in Philadelphia.
Y'all, today was a nice day, so I headed to Spike Lounge, and I heard the chef make these chi-chis that got everybody in a frenzy, so I came to see what the hype was about. First of all, I was so blown away by the creativity, and this was my first time ever having one, so I was so excited.
So it's called a chi-chi.
Isn't that what they call the fake pussy in prison?
Yeah, actually.
Well, that's called like a fusi?
Badussi? Badussi. I don't recall, but that's definitely the prison word for the prison. It's a bag of snacks. Like, look at what's in this. The guy Cheetos. He cut up hot dogs, I think. Or is it hot dogs or bacon? I can't see from back
like
here.
hot dogs.
Yeah, I think it's hot dogs, Cheetos, and popcorn.
These chi-chis that got everybody in a frenzy, so I came to see what the hype was about.
Beefy.
First of all,
Beefy is the prison pussy.
Yeah.
This is Chi-Chi, which is the prison pussy you can eat.
You're the black guys, yeah.
Yeah, that's a condom.
I was so blown away by the creativity, and this was my first time ever having one, so I was so excited to try. Cause be for real, who make gourmet chi-chi and really got people going crazy over. And then the fact you could get barbecue or buffalo chicken, clams, tuna, lamb, salmon, or chili. Please be for real when it comes to a nice meal. I never hit a chi-chi, and I don't eat tuna, but when I say delicious, I wouldn't even lie to y'all. I was so intrigued by how it was made, followed by how it did. And the best part about coming to get a nice meal is that everything is so fresh, made to order, and super delicious. The chicken off.
What is a nice meal? What does that mean? She keeps saying it like that's a thing. NYCE.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is this not Philly? Is this New York? Is this like a New York free food thing? Also, I can't get over how he makes it. He's just sitting there.
And what kind of kitchen has just like tile floor like that? I've never seen a restaurant. Usually they have
those rubber mats usually, but that's what's under the rubber mats is a floor like that.
To clean easy, yeah.
I'm more just impressed that he's pouring boiling water into this plastic bag
of Cheetos and hot dogs,
and then just
people going crazy.
Making
and
your
then
food.
The fact you could get barbecue or buffalo chicken, clams, tuna, lamb, salmon, or chili.
Would you get clams, tuna, lamb, salmon from this fucking guy?
It's kind of like a shrimp oil kind of thing. Maybe.
Why? Because it's in a bag?
Yeah, there's boiling water in it.
Except there's just junk food in a bag. This is, you understand? I'm the most fucking fat fucking snack boy, like American consumer in the world. And this is disgusting me. Like, I think that's gross.
Is that rice? Or is that just
ramen.
Like, ramen?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is ramen. That's the one with the hot dogs, Cheetos.
Yeah,
I thought it was popcorn before, but no, it's ramen.
Oh, so that's please be for real when it comes to a nice meal. I'm never with a cheap.
But please be for real when it comes to a nice meal.
And I don't eat tuna. But when I say delicious, I wouldn't even lie to y'all. I was so intrigued by how it was made, followed by how it tastes. And the
chili cheese. Oh my God.
Best part about coming to get a nice meal is that everything is so fresh, made to order, and super delicious. The chicken Alfredo was A1, and the presentation is always on the beam for sure. It's nice in here. It's actually a good vibe to sit down and eat y'all food. Y'all gotta get to Spike Lounge and get a nice meal. Tell him I sent y'all. Bye. Y'all, today was
I gotta look into what these nice. I didn't realize that was such a thing in this video because there's even a part of the, it's the nice menu. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's not the name of the restaurant. The name of the restaurant is Spiked.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck.
Can you read anything on there?
Caribbean chicken, shrimp, lamb chops, salmon fillet.
Oh, just what she said.
Salmon special. Yeah. NYC drinks, NYC punch, wing platter. Don't worry, they have wings.
There's no like bag of thing. Like A
No,
ramen bag with Cheetos or something.
no. It just I think everything just comes in the bag.
Oh, all
I
right.
think everything they make is bagged up, shooken. Yo, Sunday shook.
If it's in New York City, we should go.
We should go to Spiked and give a review.
Yeah.
How funny would that be? Again, we set up all this shit at a table in there, and then I just take a bite and I go, ugh! Ugh! Fucking prison food. Jesus Christ. The guy making it would probably kick the shit out of me. You don't like it, get the fuck out. No, I want to see Badlands Chugs go to the Spiked. I want him to chug.
Oh my God, the bag.
chug a bag of ramen and hot dogs. The balls on these people though, because if I'm looking at this right, it is $30 for one of those bags.
Holy
But that's
shit.
hot dogs and ramen in it. That's a $2 bag.
Yeah, if that.
You got some fucking nerve. I'm surprised they don't burn that place down. Fucking black people, if there's one thing they know, it's getting value for their food. They every time
I don't know though. They love Red Lobster, and that's not a value for your food place.
But if they feel like they're getting cheaped out or skin flinted, they will tear your Wendy's apart.
True.
They will rip a Wawa in half. So I can't imagine. Like this guy must get bags of fucking cha-cha to the side of his face all the time once they see the receipt. I paid what for this bag of motherfucking hot dogs? $30?
I made this for 30 cents in prison.
This is jail food. You shouldn't be charging motherfuckers. It should be free.
But you think like guys that have been in jail like 30 years and are finally out, this is like home cooking to them now? It's like, like mom used to make.
Just like prison mom used to make. I think that's the idea. I think the guy who probably runs it was, spent some time in the clink.
Yeah, and they miss their food.
And he was like, yo, I used to make this shit so good while my cellmate was sucking my balls. Well, yeah, I used to make this shit so good in the joint that I'm gonna bring this to the streets and these motherfuckers gonna love it. I'm gonna charge $35 for a fucking bag of hot dogs and lamb chops.
Hey, it's good business.
That's good business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feature this business on my business podcast. When I do my business podcast with Sean Quisha, me and her gonna go to nice menu places. Gonna go to Spiked. Just another real quick food thing I had because I'm fat and maybe I should take this guy's advice. There's a jacked fellow here on Twitter who came up with a good way to, like, it's not even a diet. It's just a way
to lose weight.
You can have your food and lose weight. Notice I said have and not eat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What up, top folks? It's gonna make literally any food 0 calorie. So right here, we got a cookie and we got a.
He said it real fast because he's
0 calorie.
fucking a brain damaged hunk. But this is how you can make any food 0 calorie. This is how you can make any food 0 calorie. That's what he said.
What up, top folks? It's gonna make literally any food 0 calorie. So right here.
Oh, and he also starts with, "What up, fat fucks?" I feel seen.
Here, we got a cookie and we got a bowl of ice. What you're gonna do? Eat the ice, smell the cookie. Oh yeah, tastes like the same fucking thing. And soften the blow a little more. Little zinachino over there. Oh yeah, 0 calories right there. 5 more fingers crisp. What up, top folks? It's gonna make literally.
So he said, little zinachino there. So the trick is you eat the ice cubes, you have Papa Zins, which gives you that nice tobacco rush. Oh, here we go. You got some of my new diet food. Let's see if this works. All right, let's I'll try it with the onion rings since I'm craving them now. All right, so I just sniff. Yeah, let me get this fucking hunk off the screen. And here's my new food review. So I guess I gotta go to food review cam. I gotta turn the TV off. It's bugging every time I look up. I see now that the show's over.
Yeah.
We're different colors every time I look up. But all right, let me take a.
Sniff.
You know what? It's pretty much total bullshit. But there's something to that. Like my brain almost got tricked for a second there. Because I'm crunching, and this is a crunchy food. So like as I'm inhaling and crunching, it was my brain for a second was like, yeah, I was actually eating this.
I went to sniff the ice and I almost ate the Funyuns.
That'll ruin it. Don't sniff the ice. Yeah, you just got to hold that under there. Yeah, pretty much the whole time you're chewing it.
Oh, it's so cold. I look. No, it doesn't work at all.
It works. I'm smelling this onion ring while I'm eating ice. This is good. Yeah, this is retarded.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. Oh, but we don't have Zins. That was the
Papa's Zin. I missed that part.
That was the secret ingredient. He popped his in. Yeah, maybe you could just huff this all day and not even bite it. Oh, so much better.
So much better.
Oh my god.
Not even close.
Yeah, the ice thing is retarded. That don't make no sense. Yeah, all right. That made that taste better. Teasing myself with it for fucking 2 minutes. Once I finally ate it, I was like, oh god, maybe that's the trick. You eat 100 ice cubes, really just blast your mouth, hurt your teeth, make it so you really just don't even want to put anything in your mouth anymore. And then you have one, and it's like, oh, it's so good. But that's delayed gratification, and I don't work on those terms. I peel the sticker off the day I get it. And that's with everything in life. I have one more video, but we're kind of out of time. I don't know if I got it. I was holding on. I thought I had to go drive and pick up my wife, but I don't know. She hasn't texted me, so I'm not sure what the deal is. Which is why I was holding off on this. I was thinking about doing this today, but I was like, I think I have to drive, and I don't know how this is going to affect me. This is nowadays 10 milligram per serving THC infused
liqueur.
I don't even know if it's a liqueur. It's just
a drink.
Zero
Zero
alcohol.
So it's not a liqueur.
Yeah, so it's zero alcohol, but it's all THC. So our boy Beck sent this in, and yeah, I guess we're gonna have to just do it Monday because I don't want to start it now.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna take a little bit to kick in, even though it's liquid. But yeah, Monday sneak preview. We're gonna be drinking weed liquor, and we're gonna see how that goes.
Fun.
Give that a food review. Maybe we could do a Badlands chug. I'll get a really big wine glass, and we can chug this and go to the hospital.
Does it say how many servings are in it?
It does not. It just says that a serving size is 1.5 fluid ounces, which is like a shot, basically. So one shot is what you're supposed to take for 10 milligrams. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to become a part of this couch. And also, yeah, I want to do that at night when Charlie's already sleeping. I don't want to be fucking... I don't know how that's going to affect me. I don't want to be zonked out on weed juice in front of my baby boy. So yeah, that'll be a nighttime activity. But I had it ready just in case. We'll end on this. Another video I had that has just been sitting in my dock waiting for us to look at it. Christian rap has evolved.
Ooh.
There's a new rapper in town. I don't know what his name is. I don't care. All I know is
Ski Black.
Ski Black, yeah. All I know is I like his message and I like his music. Without any further ado.
Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. 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 Fuck nigga, keep God in your life.
Yeah, keep it up.
Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Hey, I'm big stepping on the devil's head. When I can't see, I praise God. I get ahead. Partner got that devil's lettuce. It smell like deviled eggs. She on demon time. Trying to suck tie, I can't feel my legs. All them different drugs. Trying to get the most high. You done lost yourself, you getting further from God.
Yeah.
You need a pilgrimage, you need to go do the high. All praise be to God, nigga, hum do a lot. I prayed for abundance, now I thumb through a lot. I prayed for a blessing, now she come through a lot. She trying to box me in till I got something to pop. I ain't got no problems cause I give them to God. I know you tired and you looking for some better days. Bitch, nigga, give it up to God, he got some better ways. You can get anything you want, you just gotta pray. But when you get it, don't forget, you still gotta praise. Ah!
It was good.
Nigga, keep God in your life. That's the thing.
It was, yeah, like it wasn't corny, really. It was
because every time
I don't agree with the message, obviously.
yeah,
but...
none of that God stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, the problem with because you could almost call that conservative rap, like MAGA rap.
Yeah,
there's a ton of MAGA rappers. It's a thing.
That Bryson guy.
It's a thing that I really it makes me cringe because it's like my name is Jonathan, and I'm here to say, do it, praying to God's the Republican way, and it all comes across that way to me. But this is like a pro God rap, but it sounds like real hip hop.
Yeah,
it's just all the same slang, all the same shit. I like the part where he goes Hamdulillah.
Yeah, that was kind of strange.
Throw some Muslim God in there for a second. But yeah, I think every MAGA rapper.
I thought I was gonna hate this, and I didn't. I don't hate it.
They should take a page from this guy's book and just do real rap.
Yeah,
and basically just go against everything, all the things you're trying to put across with your, positivity, conservative shit. Yeah, I don't know. The MAGA rap, it doesn't. It's a complete oxymoron. It doesn't fit.
Yeah, there's that Bryson guy that's been on In Hot Water. I used to be on In Hot Water, right? The black guy, and then there's that. I want to say Tom McDonald or something, the white Canadian guy that does conservative rap. That a lot of the Compound fans were like, "You got to play that song; it's so good," and they were like so into it. And I just never really. It seemed like you were saying, just like corny.
Yeah, it's like if you like rap, then you like rap. But if you hate rap, I don't know how the fuck you like this.
Yeah,
because this is just a rap suit on, God's guns and country. But it's I don't like it. I hate it. It really disturbs me.
Yeah, it gives me like
it's so corny.
The douche chills, all the clever things they try to squeeze in there.
Yeah, for my boy Trump, either one. And it's like, no, this isn't how this works. But this guy.
Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life.
But he's doing
Fuck
it real
nigga,
way.
keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, 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 keep God in your life. Hey, I'm big stepping on the devil's head. When I can't see, I praise God. I get ahead. Partner got that devil's lettuce. It smell like deviled eggs.
He uses devil a lot.
Devil's lettuce smells like deviled eggs.
No, it smells like deviled eggs. He kind of said devil a bunch of times in a row. This is more silly than good, but it like genuinely makes me laugh. Like that means it's good.
Yeah.
Like
He on demon time, trying to suck tie, I can't feel my legs. All them different drugs.
Also, he's so pro God, but he's like, yeah, my girl on demon time, she's trying to suck. She can't feel my legs. So
Trying to get the most hot. You done lost yourself. You getting further from God. You need a pilgrimage. You need to go do the Hajj. All praise be to God, nigga. Hamdulillah. I pray for.
What is Hamdulillah though? That's
you need to do a Hajj. I think he cuts into actually, I'm like a Muslim, and then he comes back to keep God in your life.
But isn't it praise be Allah, not Hamdulillah?
No, Hamdulillah. That's a thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it means, but I've definitely heard that before.
Okay.
Slap on the knob, like corn on the cob. Hamdulillah.
Abundance now, I thump through a lot. I prayed for a blessing, now she come through a lot. She trying to box me in till I got something to pop. I ain't got no problems because I give them to God. I know you tired and you looking for some better days. Bitch, nigga, give it up to God. He got some better ways. You can get anything you want. You just got to pray. But when you get it, don't forget, you still got to praise. Ah!
Yeah, not bad.
I thought that'd be a fun way to end the show.
That's a good one.
FN, keep G in your life. Anywho, I think that's all the time we have for today. We're going to read some super chats. We kept them for the end today. Sorry.
Eating too much food.
We were eating too much food and hanging out on the couch. And see, I should have threw this one up while we were watching the fucking chugger.
What does it say?
Nick Giordano. Two chuggers just stole my truck. I really got to fucking go through these while we're watching stuff because that was so funny.
It's almost like we need a producer or something. that
We
can
are producers.
keep an eye on things while we're talking. Yeah.
I think I mean I can just keep an eye on it. I just I don't want to while you're talking be distracted.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. We'll figure out how to make that work better. And get your chats up while you're chatting them instead of an hour later. Oh, here we go. Me in the chat wants to know you F words got married. It wasn't me. It was literally someone going by me. I don't care about you getting married or not. Well, thank you for clarifying that. Just kidding. F words. AI Stuttering Bob asked, how long ago was this? Over an hour ago. Almost 2 hours ago. Who is the first aid kit sponsor? I need new ones. That is jumpmedic.com. I hope you're still listening. They're a fucking awesome sponsor, awesome guy.
Yep.
Who sent us the Jump Medic kit. Jumpmedic.com. That's JUMPMEDIC.com for all your first aid kit needs.
We showed off like the deluxe version. They also have like smaller versions
They
maybe
have-
for your car or
Yeah. Well, I mean the deluxe version. I'm putting that in my car.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. When we don't do reads, that's going to be in the trunk just in case I crash and need a tourniquet on my leg.
That's true. Yeah, there's a tourniquet in there.
Yeah, because it has everything. It has every little thing you could possibly fucking need.
Yeah.
If a diabetic collapses. You should have been on the subway today. You should have had your Jump Medic bag.
Oh my God.
Because you could have helped that guy out.
Yeah.
You could have taken his blood sugar. You could have put the oxidometer on his finger and made sure he was doing okay. Because you could be like, hey, hold on. I know you want to just go home, but you might have to go to the hospital. Let me check you out. I'm a Jump Medic. And, all that just to get in there and be like, so what happened? So what's going on?
I wish I should have.
You should walk around with the Jump Medic bag just in case any weird shit, any weird mysterious things happen on the subway. You can just ask because you're offering medical attention. Here we go. Gina Marie, bring back random bodega snacks. Edie fan club.
Nice.
I mean, no request necessary. It's already my life.
The thing is like by me, I have a ton of bodegas, but they all just sell like the normal crap. I don't know. It's like there's no
Lay's
variety.
original.
Yeah.
Maybe a barbecue.
No, they'll have like the fiery hot Cheetos or the Takis, but we've all had these things. Like I've never been to a place where you see Funyuns, but a different kind of Funyun.
That's why I fucking love this delicatessen. Food's not bad, and the guy clearly also has a taste for snacks, reminiscent of mine, Erox, and yours, where he just gets the weird flavors of shit all the time.
Just to try
It's
it,
where I
yeah.
bought those hoagie chips for Erock.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
the same deli. That's
Oh,
where
okay.
they had the hoagie chips.
Yeah, because he like couldn't find them, right? He was
Yeah.
like, go and get them for me. Yeah.
Yeah. I bought him a couple bags of those hoagie boy chips. But yeah, no, they always have weird shit. They're the only place I've ever seen that had grape Pop-Tarts and raspberry Pop-Tarts. I didn't know those were flavors of Pop-Tart. I had the grape ones. They weren't bad.
Sounds good.
Kind of just sweet. I haven't had the raspberry ones, but they're still there. I'm considering investing. And maybe next week we'll have some raspberry Pop-Tarts. It's just, that's such a basic flavor. It's weird that I've never seen it before. Maybe it's a thing elsewhere. In New York, I've never seen raspberry Pop-Tarts.
No. I'm going to give one to Charlie.
Please don't. He already had enough cake. Yeah, you're going to get me in trouble. But keep God
Thank you,
in your
Gina
life.
Marie, or was that?
Yeah, that was Gina Marie.
Okay.
Thank you, GM. Push-ups 2345. Call Gino. Tell him he's awesome.
Do we have to?
Is that for $2? I want us to call Gino and tell him he's awesome. That's like a $200 request.
Yeah.
I want him to call him gay. We could do that for $2. But oof, call him and tell him he's awesome. Gino did take off. Did you see that? He tweeted out. I think I retweeted it. I may have not. I may have retweeted right now, but he said he's taken off today, and he retweeted our stream thing and said, "I want to watch these boys."
Oh, wow. That's nice. Yeah.
Which is much appreciated.
He's an amazing fan of ours. I really appreciate it, honestly. He's always like promoting our shit.
He's a good, he's
egg.
got our back.
Yeah.
Which is funny because we don't have his at all. Literally, we were in the same room with him, and someone came in and said, "Hey, do you guys mind if I kill Gino?" I'm like, "No, not really. Go ahead."
No, but ever since I told him, like, why aren't you inviting us to these other in hot water kind of streams you're doing? And he's sent me the link every time, and every time I showed up, like, hey, yeah, I don't mind helping him out too.
I show up when I can.
Yeah.
Like when literally on the Stancil Tuesdays, as soon as Charlie's napping, I'm like, all right, I think I got 20 minutes I can spend before he wakes up again. And I try to pop in, but yeah, I'm on baby duty, and we tried it once. Like if I'm just, the second I go to do anything in here,
He starts crying.
he literally wakes up, and it's very hard.
Yep.
And I can't be on a show with a fucking baby who needs my attention. It just doesn't work. I need to pay attention to my son, and I am happy. Like, I'd rather be doing that anyway. But I want to do these things because it's what we do. I guess. All right, I'll do it. I'm gonna try. I don't know if the words will come out of my mouth, and my lips are gonna curl up and rip off my fucking face when I try to do this.
You're awesome at being gay.
That might be what ends up happening here. We gotta get the phones through the board. This is so ghetto.
I know.
Like if we keep doing this, I'm gonna have to eat cha-chas and ramen hot dog in a bag reviews.
I'm trying to think. Maybe there's some like USB input I could plug my phone into.
Gino doesn't pick up the phone when I call anymore. You hear this?
Wow.
Your call
he knows.
has been
He's like, they're
forwarded
gonna
to
be
an
mean to me.
automated voice messaging system.
Well, I'm not even leaving. No way. I'm not leaving a voicemail to say he's awesome.
No way.
Sorry, push-ups. I actually did try, and he sent me to voicemail because, well, I guess that his praise of us, it was short-lived. Hates us now.
Yep.
Just kidding with the $50 beer.
Thank you, JK.
Oh, $50 beer. You FAGs don't know me. Love you.
Love you too, JK.
Yeah, I love you. Yeah, JK, he's king of the chat.
Yeah.
At least lately, so he's been. He's always throwing that money around, throwing that cash. Nate, did you hear the good news? He has risen. But nigga, keep God in your life. He is risen. That's from I think it's from The Sopranos, by the way. Have you heard the good news?
Oh,
It's one of Janice Parvati, one of her boyfriends, is a narcoleptic Jesus freak.
Oh.
Find my phone in my palatial estate. What's going on, guys?
Hi, Gino. How are you?
Boys. I'm fantastic. I saw you were doing the 3 o'clock stream and gave myself the excuse to do nothing but sit and watch you.
Did you enjoy us eating snacks?
What's Stewie's line? It felt right, Steve. It felt right.
It's my life's calling.
I like the opening on the baby. She's great. Without
Yeah.
a thunder vest, she looked naked, but I loved it.
Oh, my little sweet girl. Yeah, she didn't need a thunder vest today. It was just light showers with no explosions outside.
Oh.
So what are you doing today? I'm trying to avoid this.
You're starting to feel bad? You're starting you're getting a little too real for you, Steve? And I'm so mad.
It's because I got this call is because I got to do something, and my skin's crawling thinking about doing it.
No, if only I had no idea what it was. At any rate, I was very bummed that I fucking was drinking with Bill and I missed the third call, which was the climax of it all. You know,
Doris,
the pinned to shit sand or whatever it was. I'm like, how did I miss it? I was in and out of consciousness. Anyway, we're busy men. Steve, did you call for anything specific?
Yeah, I was just calling to tell you that
you got it. You could do it. You could do it.
You, Gino, you. I'm not talking to Garrett. I know you can't see my eyes and face. I'm not looking at Garrett. I'm saying you, Gino, on the phone.
Right.
You are, and not the letter R. You're not the. It's ARE. You are.
Yes, the verb to be, present tense, are. Go on.
Yep. You are awesome.
Say it right.
I know I read it how it's spelled.
Yep.
Away, you are awesome. Awisomi.
I'll get it started. Aw. Oh, this is really sweet. Say this like, aw. I'm all what?
All wish I was dead. Aw, shucks.
Can't be gay every day. Some days it got to be an awesome day, Steve.
You are awesome.
Man. That's how you did that.
Oh, that felt gross.
Oof.
I'm all sweaty. It's hot in here all of a sudden. What's up, Edie girl? She's back. She was taking a nap in the other room.
She's pacing.
She's pacing around. Oh, I guess the weather must be changing. Come on up, girl.
Yeah.
Let's go to dog cam.
Yeah.
Edie's back. Edie's back from her nap. Now she's going to take another nap over here. Looks so cozy. So it began, so it end. So it shall end.
Did I stop? Yeah. My bad. Oh, boy.
I was indigestion from calling Gino good. Awesome, or whatever. Anywho, from whence we came, we shall remain with the dog yet again. Oh, there's more. Hold on. Eating clams. I love eating clams. $10 beer for Edie. Oh, I like this one. Jaquan G. Call Gino back, but hang up when he answers.
But then he'll just call back.
No, it's fine. You don't have to pick up. And then push-ups 2345. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
you
would
should
be too.
Sorry.
That $2 cost me a lot of my fucking pride. But yeah, back to this. I'm a man of the people. I'll take requests.
All right.
We're at the end of the show. We're not busy doing anything. I do have to figure out where my wife is and if I'm picking her up. So let's make this super quick, as it will be.
Hey, buddy. Calling back. Did I miss something?
He'll be confused by that one. Like, they didn't even call me gay or awesome.
That one, that one would be the one that makes me feel bad because he's just like, oh, they didn't even talk to me. He just hung up. Well, anyway, I think that's all the show we have for today. Thank you to all of you watching live.
Yeah.
And all of you watching later. Thank you as well.
So
thank you.
We'll do a better job of telling people we're going to be streaming early on Thursdays or something.
Yeah, because we knew yesterday. I think even on Tuesday, I was like, oh, I think we're going to do.
Yeah.
And I said, like, on the show, I'm going to tell everyone so that they know. I completely forgot.
You told me. I totally forgot too. Yeah.
And then last night after we were done, I was like, oh, fuck. We're doing it early tomorrow. We didn't tell anyone.
So this could be a regular thing. We're not 100% sure yet. But
trying to make it a regular thing. It's all based on, how getting the boy taken care of. But yeah, so far so good. Once again, I want to thank all our Garrett and Steve Club commemorative plaque board members.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for joining, and thank you because I guess this will be the last time this week you really see us. 10th is the cutoff date. If you want to be on the board for August, get that fucking cash or get that grease in there. Got to grease the boys, and we'll make you a member on the August board. But I don't know. You have any closing thoughts? Well, I guess I'll show the board video, and then we'll put the camera on Edie and then just go about our day.
We really got to change the music on this thing.
I know. Well, I think we're getting demonetized for 5 things we showed today, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, totally. Someone can own a piece of classical music though.
In a category of free music.
Yeah.
Garrett and Steve.
Woke up today with this in my head.
Every day.
You pay some cash, subscribe and gave that like a smash. You grease the guys. Here's your stupid fucking prize. It's like a mugshot, but you're not black. It's the Garrett and Steve Show plaque. Hey! Hey! You! Yeah, you! Here is to you! Making the Garrett and Steve Show!
Garrett and Steve. Garrett and Steve. Oh! Thank you, Fitzy.
Wow.
And all the members of
What
the
a wonderful treat that is.
Garrett and Steve Club commemorative plaque.
Yeah. Anywho, I think that's all we have for today. We went a little over.
Yeah.
There's some bonus coming for you if you are a $10 or above member. And I think it was actually some good bonus. That was like an episode of The Dump we did, basically. So look forward to that if you're part of the Patreon. If you're not, I hope you enjoyed this.
Later, guys.
And sweet dreams, Edie girl. My sweet, sweet baby.
Got a pillow and everything.
She's so sleepy today.
You know, it's rainy out.
I guess. Then again, when I think about it, what else does she do? When I take her outside, she's full of energy. When you come over first, but she's a dog. She's not a young pup either. So like, this is kind of her thing. Like, all right, done doing stuff. Time to sleep for 24 hours. Cutie pie. Anywho, thanks for watching.
Later, guys.
We'll see you guys on Monday.
Bye.
Or tomorrow for Gum Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Love you.